Oh my god, yeah,
I-
stream's back
Can we
on.
put down our
sarcastic at
minis?
first, Sean.
Oh my god. Okay, so
Sure will
everyone.
do.
Oh wait, who didn't get their letter?
I did not receive a letter. I was
Okay.
told about a letter.
Okay, so you received a letter. Sean, you didn't get a letter.
Indeed.
I guess everyone got their letter.
So
Most
Sean,
everyone.
gonna send you a message on.
Actually, no. She was.
I'm restarting my computer, so I have this open on my
Be over here.
PlayStation. It's
Cool.
weird.
All right. I mean,
This
should I talk
tavern
about
is
the letter on the
well.
stream? Like, I guess I can. Like the first part, at least.
Well, and I think that some of them had sensitive.
Yeah, some of them definitely
you
have
could just be-
sensitive. So
Mine's
can-
definitely.
I'll
be
skip the
vague about
sensitive
it.
part. And Sean, you're at Kenku, right?
Yeah.
All right, I got one for you. Let me just send you. Well, I'll talk about the not sensitive parts. If I can open up my files again.
You
Ah.
could message him.
Yeah, but I could. I mean, I'm gonna message him the sensitive parts.
Just the sensitive parts.
Just the sensitive parts. It's gonna be out of context, so
Just
he's
the
not
tip.
gonna get the other half of the letter.
It's a long letter. He
It's,
doesn't want to type it out again.
yeah, I don't want to. I could copy and paste it. Anyway, so pretty much, everyone who received the letter, including Sean, because he's getting the letter right now, you guys get a letter from a company. Hold on. All right. White Main Trading Company. And who has? I guess we'll start with investigation. Who has investigation like naturally?
Like. You
I
mean,
do.
Like, proficiency in it?
Yeah.
I do.
Okay.
Okay.
It should be one of the 6 skills or 4 skills like your class could have taken.
Are we back to being live again?
Yeah, we're live. We're live. Yeah.
Okay, wanted to make sure.
Oh,
Okay.
can you reblog on Tumblr and say it's live because I can't use my phone right now. But
Like,
anyways,
people are watching.
so-
Swear.
No, don't.
Demonetized.
you only get demonetized for nakedness now, or it's showing a dead body,
No?
or go to
No,
Japan
no,
and
he's
throwing-
still
it was-
monetized.
Oh,
I thought
right,
it was
he
like-
is.
I thought it was 3 curse words and you're done.
No.
Nope, you can curse. It's
Well, 'cause- yeah,
it's,
because you can
you-
mark it as adult.
yeah, exactly, and like you can also, as long as it's not hate speech, and even the hate speech one is kind of like,
If you're
Fuzzy.
white, you get away with it, so you're
yeah.
fine.
But no,
Sweet.
when I said,
That shouldn't be a thing to get away with.
It
no,
shouldn't.
it shouldn't.
No.
Also, you guys know how to like make your character bigger, right?
No. No.
Also, I can't.
No, so hold on, my mouse just deactivated, so I have to find my mouse cursor again. There we go. Yeah, so you click on your character,
Uh.
and then it does a Photoshop thing. Stop moving. Who is this? Who is moving right now? I don't know
It's
who I
going
clicked
black
on.
for me, so
No,
it's
this is a
not me.
changeling. Changeling, stop moving for a second. Yeah, it
That's
should.
one classy ass bird.
I
Whoa.
think you can resize on mobile because I can't grab the boxes and stuff.
Yeah, I can't resize mine.
You can't
I
resize your
actually
guys'?
can't.
can't see. It
Yeah,
might
I
be
can't
some of
grab
them
the
can be
sides.
resized and other ones can't, Shun.
What? That's weird.
Mine's
Oh,
also.
That's fine.
Well, I mean, a dead giveaway is that some of these are like you have.
Oh,
the
sweet
Pro-
Jesus.
You have the Pro from Microsoft Office, and then everything else is above.
Actually, if that's where people are sitting, it would be over here.
I have an
You
aura
guys can
around
change.
me.
You guys can
There we
change
go.
where you guys are sitting once I resize you all.
Okay.
I'm still
Uh,
loading in.
You have to
Am I
resize
not
it.
on the board?
I can hear you.
You're
Yeah.
not
You can put yourself on the board.
Oh, okay.
I want to be.
Yeah, there you are.
I have an aura around
Oh
me.
God,
Don't.
Weird.
Okay.
she big.
I'm still snapping to the board,
That's fine.
so I'm just gonna be standing this.
Oh
Whoa.
shit, I'm huge.
Nope.
Wait.
Nope.
Oh, that's way too big.
Alright. Who else is left?
Am I supposed to be that big?
See, this is my ego sign. So Chandra's the biggest.
Oh,
It's massive.
Sorry,
That's-
I
you
fuck-
have-
I fucked
you
that
haven't-
one up.
Okay,
Hey,
that's
actually-
better.
Okay, who am I missing?
Oh, yeah,
I am-
Danny, you are on the board.
I am
just
on the
sitting
board,
next
but
to
I
me.
can't choose myself.
Standing.
Where are you? Oh, I see you. Okay, is
Am
that
I on the board?
We're at the bar.
who is this?
Am I on the board? Am
Okay,
I at
that's-
the
that's
table on
Danny,
the far
okay.
right?
Yeah. Holy shit.
Sorry, that was an accident. Hold on.
Am I at the table at the far right?
Far right. Yes.
Okay, I can't move my character for some reason.
Oh wait, no, that's not you.
Huh. I don't think I'm on the board then.
I'm just
Alright.
gonna set myself over here and wait for everyone else to be placed because, like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
so I
wait
was
for everyone
touching.
else to take their seats.
Yeah, I was touching Joe. Anyways,
Yeah, no worries.
so
Sorry.
before we start, actually, so when we're not in a dungeon, the sizing doesn't really matter. But when we're in a dungeon, the small grid you see is 5 feet. It is the 5 feet grid in the background. I just expanded the when.
Hey, there's the halfling.
Oh, there you.
I put my character on the board. How the fuck do I resize?
You can't. I'll do
All
it.
them resized.
Oh.
No,
Oh.
All right.
Thank you.
So yeah, so we don't have to worry about resizing once we're in a dungeon. I would just zoom in where everyone is because you guys got the ruler thing that actually
Yeah.
calculates how far a distance your spells can go and stuff.
Yeah, that's actual.
Yeah.
Actual distance.
Yeah, there's no way that's a 5 feet like.
Yeah,
How,
so
how big is this
apparently
room? 25 feet?
I'm almost 8 feet in width.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, according
Alright,
to
where
this,
were we, Doug? Where were we?
You had
you
said
explained the
the trading company.
Ah, yes. Okay. So
Okay.
whoever has investigation, or
Yes.
I think investigation, or common sense actually, probably.
None
Okay.
of us.
Insight.
Okay, good point. So everyone
I
have
knows
insight.
that this is a pretty famous trading company. Like you see their their logo everywhere you go, like in every city you've been to, you see it at least once. The logo is a lion. If anyone wants to know, the lion.
A white bean lion, you say?
Yes, a white mane trading company. Anyways, so those with investigation knows that they specifically specializes in trading items from the Divine War,
Oh.
which is like 2 people, huh?
Yeah.
I know.
Let me see what my investigation is.
I mean, I have proficiency, in it, but it's not that
I
high.
don't know that. I guess I just realized I wouldn't
Rogue.
know that.
Okay, so this is mostly for Sean. Everyone got a letter saying the White Mane Trading Company is planning an expedition and would like to hire you. You've been selected by the countless scouts that the company has throughout the realm. I didn't write the reasoning for everyone, but everyone did have a specific reason that I had to fucking think about, and it took a while, and that's why I couldn't reply to everyone this whole day, because I've been typing it up at work. Like, not on my break. I would go to the back room, sit down, like, hide in a corner, type, like, 2 lines, and walk out.
Nice,
So-
I'm good
Bad
at
boy.
James Closet. No one ever bothers you.
Yeah, right?
I hope.
I work at Danny, so Danny knows.
Hmm.
Okay.
My
So-
internet's working.
Yay.
Sorry.
Alright.
By the way, we should.
Oh,
come up
and
with
the
a
letter
fake name for
does
the place we
mention
work.
everyone will get rewarded. I didn't think about how much you guys get rewarded yet, just because I wanted to know how many people were going to be here on day 1. But I'm thinking,
Well, I mean, it just said handsomely rewarded, so
Yeah.
that can be enough until
Yeah.
we.
yeah, okay, yeah, that's it for now. Yeah. Did I write hands? Yeah, okay. Yeah. And then you guys got your own specific lines that you guys are allowed to talk about. You guys don't have to. But if you want to, you can talk about it. Like, but you guys should specify out of character and whatnot.
Well, I think the only thing I would discuss with my brother here is on the way here.
mhm.
So we're already here. So
Yeah.
nothing much to discuss.
Yeah, nothing got discussed. I mean, everyone was like different places in the realm. Like some of you might have been at the Black Gate. Some of you might have been already at Red Bridge.
Hmm.
I don't think any of you were in Helios, but I won't judge you if you were.
Fuck Helios.
I mean, you're
That means he
God,
will.
so
Yeah. Well,
Oh
Helios.
yeah, how much?
no, you Sean are God, so you judge everyone.
That's true. Yeah.
So Sean, actually, a few of us do know about this campaign setting
Yes.
because we played it. But
Yes.
I'm assuming that some people here weren't
Oh,
aware
yeah.
of it.
I
So
actually
did
did
you set up the
upload
world or
a
anything?
city chart.
Oh, where?
It's on
It's
Discord.
pinned
It's
in the
pinned,
Discord.
so you can read
It's
it
on
anytime.
Discord.
So pretty much,
Okay.
there's some realms that
I'll hunt that
wasn't.
down.
There's some cities that wasn't in the previous campaign, and there's cities that's outright gone from the previous campaign.
Okay.
Yeah, because the time changes. So for I'm just gonna send Sean his on Discord, like his reasoning. Yes, Sean, stream is online. See,
I don't know how to filter out just pins.
I can make it funny.
The little thumbtack on the top right side. Just click that,
So
and it'll pull up all the pin
they
messages.
have information for you, Sean, that you will find interesting. And I'm just gonna type that out for you.
Interest.
Also, I didn't finish the races of the realm yet because there's too many races. Doing it slowly, so I'm just gonna explain to you right now. All bird folks, all avians, like Kenkus, the Atarakas or whatever, the raptor people, they all come from specifically the floating islands, which is gone now. Just
Oh,
yeah.
I like that place. Wish I would have been able to play there, other than you guys
Ravnica.
shelling out 20 gold. Just a little.
Really? You want
Okay,
to go to a place
and
with the death elevators?
that's the information Sean's character
Plays
got.
with the
But
elevators.
obviously you guys didn't get it, but Sean got it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, you guys were told to go to this Paradise Inn in a little bit on the outskirts of Red Bridge.
I'm familiar with the town, or I'm familiar with the tavern.
Yeah. Why?
Shun, you know where my character's from. I'm familiar with this tavern.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Like, familiar with many things.
Yes, you are.
Yep.
Actually, yeah, you guys. So, whoever has investigation, or if their hometown is Redbridge, would know that this is a pretty famous inn.
Mhm.
It's like a tourist spot because it's also the inn.
Bird
that-
fell.
What?
The bird like tripped.
Alright, so
I'm assuming somebody's talking and I can't hear that, so.
You might have muted.
them.
Did you hear me?
tried to
Do you hear me,
unmute
DJ?
it, so I'm gonna see
DJ?
about that. Who was
DJ?
who said
I think
that?
it's Joe.
DJ,
It's Joe.
hello.
Okay.
DJ? DJ, can you
DJ,
hear
it's
me?
Joe.
DJ, you hear Joe?
DJ. Dun, dun, dun.
Alright, anyways, so those with investigation or their hometown is Redbridge will know that this is pretty famous tourist spot because the first king, yeah, actually, that was, the wording was off a little bit. This inn was built by the first king before he became a king. First and last king, actually.
Like first and last king is in the first who was also the last, or
Yes.
first and also the most recent?
First and also the last.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's not the kingdom anymore. It was a kingdom for. Actually, everyone.
Gotcha.
Yeah, this is information everyone should know. There used to be a kingdom. It lasted like 100 days.
That's a shitty kingdom.
Yeah. Anyone have history?
don't.
I do not have proficiency history.
Back.
You should
I
have
have
your
a plus
it's under your
2 in
skills.
history. I have a +2 in history.
Now,
I have a
proficient?
+2 with no proficiency.
No
I have
proficiency?
3, but no proficiency.
Okay, who's proficient in history?
How do you tell if you're
Um,
proficient?
Your class
You
should
would have
give it to
picked
you.
it.
Yeah, you would have picked it, or your class would have picked it.
How do I know if my
No.
class picked it?
It should been highlighted in Orc Plug, doesn't it? Highlight like which skills you can pick.
I'm
I
looking
can
at
tell
my
you
skills
now.
right now, and none of them are highlighted.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
pretty
Oh.
sure bards can choose it as a
I'm
proficiency.
pretty sure. Yeah, bards should get history.
Well, it's an
Bards get, like-
optional.
Yeah.
Bards get like everything.
Right.
Well,
so like,
depending on
usually-
which bard.
yeah.
Oh yeah, it was one of those things in like
Yeah, you can get any 3 skills you
background
want
that
as
I was
proficiency.
gonna try and pick, and everyone's like, "Don't do anything in your background."
Well, no,
Yeah,
because you're
Alexis,
again.
you get any 3 skill proficiencies.
Yeah, as a
If any-
as a bard, you would have gotten it anyways. I just didn't want you to working on the background thing because that takes too long. And like,
If anything,
you
you also
lost your
have
ass.
proficient in it because of Bard.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Um,
while we're talking about that, so Kenra from Amonkhet, they have their own language
Uh-huh.
that they know from racial, but also from
from-
my class option, it gave me a chance to give Kenda the language,
Uh-huh.
any of my choice. I was gonna base it off of red mana race, considering I thought Kenda would be red mana aligned, but I
Uh-huh.
don't know what the most common red mana race would be.
Draconic.
Draconic. Okay.
Yes.
Or Kobold.
So,
Kobold.
Which is draconic.
Yeah. Okay. So, do you pick history, Alexis?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're the only one that knows this.
Yeah.
The kingdom name is the same as the inn's name.
of course it
The
is.
same as the what? I couldn't hear you.
The inn.
Oh, okay.
He named someone named the kingdom after the inn, or you can't tell by its same name. You recognized it as you walked into the inn.
Got it.
Oh, and it fell within 100 days. You don't know why, but like you know, it's a lost part of history.
Sucks to suck.
Mhm.
Sucks donut.
That it really does suck, yeah. Okay, that's pretty much it. So you guys are in here. As you walked in, you showed the bartender the envelope you guys had. If you guys kept it,
Yeah.
Okay. I don't
If
know.
there was like a wax seal, I might have kept the seal and tossed the
Yeah.
envelope. Kept the-
Yeah, so you guys would have kept the fact that you guys would have kept the letter actually. So you guys showed the
Of course.
as you walk in, you show the bartender the letter, and he tells you to wait. Ow. So wait on the second floor, second level of the bar, upstairs. So this is upstairs, guys. This is upstairs. It doesn't look like it's upstairs, but it's upstairs.
It's a multi-story bar.
Yeah, yeah. It's a private bar room. There's another bartender there.
We have our own
VP
private bartender there.
So like you guys pretty much came in around the same time, like within like 20 minutes from each other, because of luck.
I would have made an effort to get there about as early as possible.
Okay. So Joe got
And-
there first.
Yeah.
Joe got food poisoning for eating any of the food.
I did not eat anything.
Okay.
What?
No one got food
That's
poisoning.
not me. That's not me like saying that because you said like she no.
Are you rolling?
What? I'm not rolling yet. Not yet. That was a joke.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Nobody's responding.
someone just rolled.
Now somebody's rolling.
Yeah.
All right. So now that you're here, oh, what do you guys do?
Audric specifically stays in the seats and observes from afar.
Oh, where'd my brother go? There he is.
Yeah.
Well, my brother.
Sarah has been sitting in the back corner watching people filter in, and is just silently nursing her drink and watching, not saying anything.
Oh,
Keeping
you
her
So
took
back
a
to the
drink.
wall.
we
Okay.
already showed them him. the
I
letters?
just sent
the
you
bartender?
something, Sean, also
On Discord or?
on Roll20 in the chat.
Oh,
I mean,
You've
in the
received
game,
something just in
if
case
we
it's
already
necessary.
showed the bartender the letters.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking of a different reference.
Okay.
In case anyone's curious, I sent a con save to Shun just in case you needed to know that for any reason, because she did pick up a drink.
Damn it. Well, anyways.
And he apparently saved.
Yeah.
As far as we know.
Yeah. So, yeah, you guys are mingling. I don't know if you guys are mingling, actually.
No.
Where's Post?
I'm mingling as fuck.
You see the character.
Whoever invited us here.
You see the character moving around.
Where's everybody
slowly.
fucking
That's
sitting?
Post.
Okay.
I go sit next to the broody one in the corner that's not doing anything, but observing people. Start talking to them.
There's two of us doing that.
For flavor text, you see a very giant man with a scar going across his jowl all the way to about his ear.
Do you look
auburn
like you
hair.
have money?
I am dressed in kind of religious symbols, if that helps.
So no money. Got it.
What about the other one that's in a corner being broody? Does he look like he has money?
So that's Joe.
So
This?
you see
That
a yeah. So if you're talking about me, you see a small, very comparatively to the man, very short,
It's an awful lot of silence.
like dark-skinned half elf.
Mhm.
Like this light purple hair, dressed very simply, like basic breastplate unadorned, no weapons, just very commonly dressed. Does not look like the kind of person that would have money whatsoever. and does not look broody. Looks kind of like, I don't know, just like contemplative, quiet. Like she's just like eager to be here.
Okay. Okay. Lux.
And I'll
So,
give that to you without an insight check too.
That's nice of you. What are you attempting, Sean? You don't have to use the roll 20, like the D20 in the app. You can just tell us.
No, I just wanted to talk to the person that either was the broody one in the corner that had the most money or was the least intimidating. But it sounds like Joe might have a pretty face, so.
Yep. Oh, definitely.
All right. Right.
Who's the tiefling?
Wouldn't that be you?
Besides me.
No, there's another tiefling.
Yeah, there's Chandra.
I don't know
Chandra.
what. Yeah.
Which one is Chandra? I can't
The icon.
remember.
The
icon.
circle.
Alright,
Yeah,
so
so-
I like immediately gravitate to like another tiefling, and of course like Astrid is like she's like super into herself, and she'll like immediately start like introducing herself full name, because that's very important that she introduces herself as Astrid Gorgana. One of those.
Yeah. Hold on. Time out on that one. So who has? Okay. Wait, shit. No one has history checks.
Nope.
Nobody knows who I am.
Yeah. So that name does not think it like. Well, actually,
She's a tiefling though. She should
Quickly,
know.
quickly for Sean's sake,
Come
as
on,
you
has
approach,
everybody really forgotten? That's shitty.
as you were approaching Audric, Sean, he was actually eyeing you a little bit,
oh, he wanted
like,
you.
and not
I introduced
not
myself
not
anyway.
eyeing up and
Yeah.
not eyeing you up and down, just more or less just like eyeing you suspiciously.
Oh. okay.
And then, as you approached Sarah, her eyes kind of brightened up, and she kind of gave you a little like half wave, and she went back to drinking her cup and is waiting for you to decide if you want to talk to her or not.
Yeah, I totally like sit down and like introduce myself, offer my hand to shake, like, hi, I'm Astrid Gorgana. Also, there's like a crazy echo.
Yeah. To who? Who did you?
Chandra,
To Chandra. Yeah.
the other tiefling.
The other tiefling. Chandra. Hello.
Hello, is Chandra still
Chandra?
here?
Oh,
Hello.
That mic's not working
Hold
again.
on.
Jerry, check
Chandra,
on
I hear
Chandra.
you. Chandra, I hear you in the living room, but I don't hear you on the chat. Hold on, she's about to figure it out. You
Yeah.
can
back
hear us.
to-
we
If
just
any-
can't hear her.
If anything, have her type in the thing
Mhm.
just so we can know her
Yeah.
reaction.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Chandra, bring me the phone real quick.
Had to meet myself.
Here,
Got
to
used
keep
to my
things
accents again.
going. Hold on. To keep things going, I'm gonna give Chandra my mic real quick so
Okay.
that Tiefling can talk to her.
Bye.
No worries.
Tiefling talk.
Tiefling.
Taking way too long to say this because it's just three things. I kind of look at her hand, scoff, and just look away.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Wow.
The heiress to the Gorgana fortune, and you diss her like that? I'm making shit up. I don't know if what I just said is true.
Yeah, pretty close. I mean, so I guess like out of character, I should tell. Well, she should tell you what Gorgana is.
If she wants to.
Astrid Gorgana is a direct descendant to one of the heroes that helped defeat the gods, Freya Gorgana.
See, that's
Cool.
why I didn't recognize it. I just like that's not her first name.
Yeah, I actually never remembered Freya's last name. As part of the
Wow.
problem.
I don't remember.
It
Yeah, I
was
remember
kind of
Freya, I don't
irrelevant
remember
throughout
Freya's
the
last name.
entire like campaign, so
And you didn't get that through context clues, guys?
yeah,
No,
guys,
I
come
got,
on,
the
fuck.
context clues, but it was like specifically which one because there were two of them.
Yeah.
We partied with the character, man.
No, Danny, I understood what she was going with, but I didn't
Yeah.
understand the name, so it was confusing me.
Anyway. But yeah, so no one has a history check other than you, so this is gonna get confusing a little bit.
Can y'all hear this?
Sort of.
Yes.
Alright. Switching back 1 second.
I
Okay.
love to technology.
Chandra, if it
Hey, you guys know how to ping, right?
No.
Oh.
Alright.
You click. For me, I have to left click and then hit the scroll wheel.
That's how you ping. I just hold it down.
Yeah, you can just hold down left click.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've been scroll wheeling, and that'll ping it.
Oh, there it
Yeah.
goes.
Everybody's doing it.
Okay.
Ping.
I was gonna
Change
say,
mine.
when you do a move, like, when we get into combat and whatnot, or like when you want to do priorities, you should ping so like the stream knows who's talking.
I do not know
Gotcha.
how to ping on mobile.
Can you repeat that thing?
Okay, so you
Try-
go to where you want
try
to ping
pressing
and hold
holding.
it down.
Oh, okay, that's it.
Try pressing and holding, Chandra.
I am.
Okay.
Cool.
You might not be able to
You're
ping.
pinging.
Oh no, you're pinging.
Yeah, you're pinging.
That's me doing it.
Never mind.
Oh.
I can always just do that for her.
That's how it works too, yeah. I don't have a bottle opener. I don't know where my bottle opener went.
Use your
I've
teeth
got
like a man.
50.
I could.
Use a lighter.
I could. I also don't have a lighter.
Yeah,
Okay.
none of us smoke in Colorado, as far as
Son.
we know.
Yes?
On the way
Yeah,
in,
big
I grabbed a
nation.
drink at the bar. Do I need to make any kind of...
No, I was kidding. You really don't have to.
Yeah,
Okay.
I made
Okay,
my
back-
save for humor.
Back to the matter at hand. Astrid is like obviously like totally shocked at this. She's like, "Holy shit! You don't know who I am? You don't know my family name?" That's all she fucking has, man.
Ruined
And
the
I'm-
first 5 minutes
I'm
of
just
RP.
standing there.
Oh,
I'm just sitting here kind of looking at the tieflings with like sort of a half smile watching this interaction go down of one tiefling being like, "Oh my god, you really don't know me," and the other one being like, "Bitch, who the fuck are you?"
Cool. Off to a
Alright.
good start.
Because Astrid grew up in like the town. She's never left the town that Freya actually like helped found. So everybody in her town knew who she was. So she's never met a tiefling or anybody who does not know who she is.
actually, since she said it out loud, most of you guys heard it, right?
Yeah, I would have heard that.
Yeah.
Or we should have.
Okay. So 2 people who has investigation actually recognizes the name.
Cool.
as a name of someone who is one of the founders of the town. You don't know why, like how important they are. You just know that
Founders of what we know which town?
Blackgate.
Blackgate. Okay. Hmm. All right.
And
Well, I need to
the two
reach my notes real quick and double check what I know about Blackgate. All right. Who else is doing stuff?
Oh, I was also gonna say the two people who has investigation. Does either of you have perception?
I don't.
No, actually.
Do you mean
I have
Death's Keep?
perception, but-
Yeah,
Oh, no,
Death's Keep, sorry.
I have perception. Sorry, I have perception.
Okay. Okay, so you have investigation and perception, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you recognize that I was about to call you Freya. God.
This is gonna happen
Okay.
regularly.
Astrid. Astrid has a notebook, was it?
It's a big old fucking like textbook.
Mhm.
Like I need to also know that there's like it's a huge fucking notebook. And like
She's not pressed to talking.
Oh.
Shit. I totally forgot. Anyway,
I heard
yes,
big
big
old
fucking
fucking textbook.
And
you
like
just,
on
like-
one of the straps that's attached to the notebook is a bell. The bell is very important.
I was also
Just
gonna say.
self-insert in the sketchbook.
I know the bell.
I was
They
also
know
gonna
the
say.
bell.
You
I know
also
the bell.
recognize that there's a symbol on it. You don't recognize where it's from, but you feel you've seen it before.
Okay.
I will not to be like completely outdone. Astrid just goes out of her way and actually like introduces herself. She's like, I'm Astrid Organa, and I'm one of the direct descendants of one of the heroes that helped defeat the gods. Like she is like very adamant.
Bitch, you will
I
know
just-
me.
Bitch, you will know me.
I turn, look at her, just growl out Callista, and look away.
It's nice to fucking meet you, Callista.
See, Claudio just stops the loud tapping of the claw in his left hand and kind of moves it over to his chin, looking at the two tieflings.
Audric at this point is like amused by the very loud conversation coming to the table next to him.
Yeah, Sarah's eyes have gone kind of wide, like after hearing the name Gorgana, and is kind of like almost like looking sort of awestruck over that direction. And unfortunately is vaguely oblivious to the Birdman in front of her, it seems.
So
Audric
at this point-
specifically lets out a chuckle.
yeah, Lux's face is mostly wrapped in a red and blue scarf, but like you can see his eyes, and it looks like he's already plotting something.
Great.
At this point, once Marloran realized that he has no idea who this person is, I just kind of turn back to my drink and slowly sip, looking down.
What is the twins doing?
We're watching this
Quitting.
happen.
They're just having fun.
We're at the bar.
No,
waiting.
guys. They're running in the lobby.
No running in the lobby.
No dogs allowed.
No dogs allowed.
Would she do that? Yeah. A quick question, Alexis. On a 1 to 10 scale, how attractive is Astrid?
I don't want to toot my own horn, but she isn't ugly.
A what?
She's in like an 8, 9.
8 or 9?
She's a solid 8, shaky 9. But she's
Sorry, I
also
realized I'm-
super fucking loud and annoying.
I just realized that my mic was off when I was explaining what we were doing in the corner. So
Oh
never mind.
shit.
Yeah, go ahead and repeat yourself.
I was just, it was more or less that we came on to hear the letters kind of implied that there was work to be had. Like, I'm assuming, well, I'm very mercenary. I'm not sure how DJ wants to roll his.
That's
but,
kind of what I'm going with. Yeah, the job.
The fact that the employer is not here and there's not someone to meet us is fairly rude on their part.
Yeah. Seraph has been clearly distracted.
Oh, sorry. There's a bartender here too.
Yeah.
He's just behind the bar right there or something.
Yep.
idly wiping on a mug.
Yep.
All right. So Sereth is going to walk over towards Astrid, and did I hear you say Gorgana, like the family that helped to found Death's Keep?
Absolutely. That would be me. Astrid
Oh my God.
Morgana.
That's
I'm
amazing.
gonna glare at the person who just walked over.
She just smiles and waves at you. Hi there. It's a pleasure to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you. What is your name?
Oh yeah, get ready, fuckers. This is just the beginning.
Oh my god.
Ah.
They're gonna be really beautiful or really terrible.
That's amazing.
My name's Anya.
It's very nice to meet you, Anya. I like your accent. Where are you from?
Oh, I'm from right around here, actually. Grew up here my whole life.
The deep south.
Yeah, well, technically, yeah.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Okay. At this point, my drink, I had barely touched it. I just down it and walk away.
Oh, that's a shame. I was hoping to get to know all of you quite better.
Did you also receive a letter?
Oh, I did. They said they had some work, but I don't really know what they could use me for. I'm not good at much to anything.
Well, you must be good at something if they sent you a letter.
Well, I suppose they must know me better than I know myself.
It does seem pretty mysterious.
Well, I'd say. Are these other tables popular with people, or are we the only people on this upper floor?
You guys are the only people on the upper floor for now.
I mean, I'd reckon that just about everybody up here has gotten themselves a letter.
I imagine so, unless...
Did the bird actually move directly in front of me, or is you just shitting?
Holy fuck!
Alright, not directly in front, but next to the conversation.
Like, just standing there staring?
Well, I was planning to join in the conversation, but...
Astrid notices this, and it's
Become
all like,
aware of
hi!
bird.
Hi, I'm Len. I also got a letter.
You said Lan? Lan, was it?
Len.
Len?
Len.
Oh, it's awful great to meet you, Len.
I hear that you guys got a letter also.
Well, yeah,
Seems so.
sure enough.
So what made you come to follow the letter?
Sure enough, shuck 'em up.
I figured it was about time to forge my own legacy.
Well, I heard there was money involved. Well, I mean, at this day and age, I can't hardly say no to gold.
Yeah, I guess money is alright.
Kind of hearing the word gold.
Somebody say gold.
So, do any of you know exactly what this reward is, though? The letters were a little vague.
They did
Mine was-
seem kind of strange.
Mine was awful vague, too.
Kind of vaguely threatening. Am I the only one who felt that?
Mine was a
I
bit
felt like it
vaguely
was filled
threatening,
with
too.
lies.
Oh.
Sort
Hey,
of a
also,
help us or else sort of situation.
quick mention, I forgot to add this. Sereth has no weapons, and yes, I know what I said her name is, and I know all this is weird, but my character, so she has no weapons. She does have a shield on her waist, but no weapons. I wanted to mention that because I figured that helps you have a better idea. But
Cool.
yeah, no, I reckon you're right about the threatening part. It's awful weird. I don't know why they'd need to strong arm someone, people like us into doing anything for them.
I mean, so
Must
should I
be a
just drag
bunch
my
of
character
people from
over?
Helios.
I just want to say like
They're like that.
At least that is my theory as to what. You want to aim towards that island, correct?
Sorry, sorry, my
if they
cat
want to
keeps
hire
on
us, they
like
could've just
like
paid
slamming
us.
into the Razer the USB dongle. She's like
I was promised payment
moving it.
before and after the job.
I was also, yeah.
Yes, there was talk of an upfront payment, but it doesn't seem like our client is here. I've been looking around, and I don't think anyone else here isn't a guest.
Unless
more
they're
the
secretly the
secondary
bartender.
things.
Well, I mean, if I was, looking to watch people, that's where I'd be, behind the bar. But also, like, this is a busy place, gets a lot of patrons. They might just be busy somewhere else.
Ah, there we go.
Well, if they don't show up soon, they'll have wasted my time, and I will be heading back home.
I
Sorry, I
too.
forgot.
Oh, hey.
Can I speak
No,
to the
sorry.
bartender? Like,
I'm making the bartender right
Fucking
now.
Bartender.
Wow.
okay.
Hey, that's a
He's actually idly wiping out a mug, too.
Okay, there we go. Bartender made.
I'm so
It's very
happy.
specific.
I
Yeah.
too agree. If the client does not show soon, I believe me and my brother will leave.
It would
He's
be a
yelling
real
across the
shame if
bar.
this led up to nothing. I was really starting to get excited.
So,
I
so
was.
someone say
So
they're
you're gonna
talking to
have to
bartender?
know. Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Now, this is a special room in the inn, or not the inn, the tavern, correct?
Yes.
Who helped pay for this? Who paid for us for all to be here?
The White Main Trading Company. Sorry, my phone's about to die. Can I get a charger?
Plug the plug in.
So there may be a representative that was meant to be here, or
He's busy with another potential group. They should be here soon.
so running late, shopping around, huh?
Yes. Which is why the company. Sorry, I don't know why I said he. The company paid for all the food and drinks here. Already.
Oh my. Well, that's wonderful.
Hearing that, Myra goes to the bar and grabs another one.
Walks up, gets another drink, and
Does
is back.
everybody?
I also grab another drink.
Actually, he's gonna do this thing.
Okay.
They are. He said that they're actually heading here from Helios.
Called it.
I like to imagine that Astrid just yelled that across the bar.
She totally did.
Actually, I'm gonna say
standing on the
to
table,
my
like, yep,
twin.
I knew it.
For me.
I'm actually saying to my twin in our native language. I don't like
can
the
y'all-
fact that our client's from Helios.
Audric in particular is going
Okay.
to get up from his seat and walk very
Hold on.
not stoppingly, but his step is very heavy as he walks over from his seat to
I
the
missed
bar.
a bunch of
sits
stuff
down.
because my phone just.
Oh.
What?
I guess his phone just died.
I think she's.
Yeah, her phone. just, yeah.
R.I.P.
So what did you miss? How far back? Hello?
I think her phone might still have gone away. Jerry?
Yeah, hold on. Chandra, come here.
R.I.P. and pepperonis.
Out. So,
Okay.
am I back?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay,
hey.
What's been going on for the past 30 seconds or so?
Oh,
I
pretty
guess?
much everyone
We
found
were
out
waiting for-
the employer is not here yet. He's on his way, and the reason it's taking so long is because most likely they're from Helios.
And
And
also, they're,
Astrid was all like, called it.
and also they're meeting another group as well.
Mm-hmm.
I heard
Gotcha.
some.
Nation of white supremacists.
I heard something about the name. Alexis' character being up on the table.
Astrid.
That
That
was
wasn't
a
me.
character joke.
Okay.
Actually, even if I don't understand the language, can I see if I can figure out what language the brothers are speaking?
Oh, what check?
Oh.
What do you have?
Was that registered that I
Language
spoke to Danny in our native language and said I don't trust the fact that he's from Helios? Because I'm not sure if
Yeah.
anybody heard that.
I
Yeah,
heard
we-
you say it.
yeah.
I heard.
I heard it.
Okay.
Yeah, but you did it in your native language. Do you have
Yeah,
an
I'm not
ability?
trying to see it.
Oh,
Well, I'm not trying to see if like I can understand them, just if I can tell by the sounds if I like have heard the language before.
Oh, like see if we
It's a
can
lot of
tell if it's
barking.
Draconic and whatnot. Where
Yeah.
are you from?
Rocco, stop that.
Honestly, I haven't looked at the map yet and said that stuff.
Well, I mean, you're not human. You're not.
What's
I'm
the
an elf.
Oh,
You're an elf?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you wouldn't know. No.
Green.
Okay.
Elves
That's
are
all.
elves are green.
For Chandra to remember, Audric gets up from his current seat and he walks over to the bar with very heavy and sort of stomping steps. Bar, which I assume are Danny and DJ, sees a very tall humanoid, particularly human, walking toward the bar and just taking a seat sort of next to them, wearing binging. He takes a seat down. He tries to get the bartender's attention.
Where did you move? Where are you? Oh, okay, I see you.
Yeah, he's
move from
Right there.
here to there.
Yes.
I try to get the bartender's attention.
Yes.
You did.
Audric speaks in a
Okay,
low,
also,
gruff
is somebody
voice.
talking in the background.
Yeah, it's Miriam.
Okay, because I'm confusing that with people like.
It's bar chatter from below stairs.
Oh, yeah,
Honestly,
there we go.
Oh, that works. Yeah.
Like a lot of you guys actually sound like the same to me. So there's
Oh.
that as well.
No, I can notice it.
Yeah. Anyway, yes. Oh, bartender is human.
That's fair. I'm also human.
Yes.
I speak in a very low but gruff voice. Just ask him, what do you have for food?
Well, everything's already on the table. We got pie, we got chicken, we got
He's
weird
looking at the
lizard
table.
thing.
There's a French bread pizza.
I'm standing on a pie, so we got pie.
Oh, and we have a delicacy here. It's a dragon egg. Just don't tell anyone you have it here. Like you had it here.
Man, you got
Audric
human. What? You want human?
Audric shrugs and he grabs some chicken off the table and goes back to his original seat.
Alright.
This entire time, Seth has been just fawning over Astrid, unnecessarily. Just like asking questions about the town and how she's heard it's so pretty there, and you know this, and that, and like she is like the most like
stalker.
Like no, like it seems genuine. Like God, what's the best way to put it? Like when a small celebrity comes in and you get like a person who like has never been out of their small town ever,
Mm-hmm.
and is just excited for stuff about the outside world, like just the most innocent, like heartfelt, like just fawning over this entire time.
Astrid is eating this the fuck up. She's going into like great detail. She's like telling like very simple things, like they're like grand stories. She's very into talking about herself and where she's from. Mostly because she doesn't get a chance to.
Awesome. So yeah, that's happening in the background this entire time.
Lux is just kind of sitting there listening to this conversation, but really seeming to listen more on Astrid's words than anything else.
And Astrid is finely dressed, also like seems like she's wealthy-ish.
Yeah, she's well off.
Okay, yeah. Then she's going whole hog with the fawning.
It's Astrid surrounding herself with thieves.
Fan club.
Right.
Oh, that's
Lux kind of chimes in too, says like, "So Astrid, your last name's a little bit famous. Does that gives you a little bit of gravitas a lot of places that you go, does it not?"
I've actually never been outside my town. I never really had much of a reason to leave.
Well, I've never left my town either, honestly. I've been born here, I was raised here, and well, if it isn't for this getting me out of the town, I'm probably gonna die here.
But pretty important where I'm from, so we tend to deal most of our stuff around town. Or like,
Well, that must
don't
be
really
real
get out
nice.
much. It's really busy work, honestly. There's a
Quick
lot of like town meetings and stuff you gotta go to. A lot of official things.
Quick question: who's the dwarvish icon right here? That I just pinged.
I think that's the
That might be our contact.
Oh shit!
Yeah, he got here while you're having your
Look who's
conversation.
there.
You passed the
Yeah.
perception check.
Actually, I do have perception as one of my proficiencies.
I don't.
So do I.
Okay.
I do.
Whoever
I do.
got Perception notices a guy. It's a dwarven icon, but he's actually human.
Just with a big old beard.
Yeah, it's just a human male. You can't tell like how old he is, but he's okay. Cat, stop it. Sorry. This bearded guy in like full suit of armor. He has his helmet underneath it, like under his arm. It's just a basic knight's helmet. He walks up the stairs and looks around, and kind of scoffs a little bit, like he doesn't want, kind of like he doesn't want to be here.
As
Fucking
soon
racist.
as soon as he walks up the
He is from
stairs,
Helium.
as soon as he walks up the stairs, Sarah fixes him with a fucking death glare. The instant he is in fucking eyesight, she
Does
is
that deal
staring
damage?
him down.
Hold on.
I mean, I
guess
can
I'll
make it
do-
deal
I'll do
damage, but
this.
I'm also
I'll
I'm gonna
go
walk up to
And
him.
Yeah, I was gonna also say.
I'm gonna walk up to him and say, "Are you our client?"
I can make it deal damage, but I'm not
Yes.
going
can
to.
y'all hear me right now?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
So
I missed everything just after he walked in.
Nothing
And
happened
stop.
except Sarah gave him a
Nothing
death
happened.
glare.
and
Just
then we
just
both
roll,
walked
just
up
roll
to
play.
the two dog brothers. So good. Shit, is it evening? Oops, sorry. Is it evening or morning or?
Oh, this? Hold on, my cat's
Yeah.
eating my food. Alright. It is. It is about
Kitty,
evening,
no.
2 o'clock-ish. Like
Cool.
beginning of evening.
Good evening, sir. I'm Kos. This is my brother Kesh. We believe we've been hired by you. Are you a representative of the White Maid?
I heard white mage, but I know what you meant.
Okay. Once again,
So he
Kos,
looks at
No,
you
yes.
two.
are
and
you
just
a
says,
representative of the
"Ah,
White Maid?
so you must be the dogs."
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes, that is what we are literally are.
No, I've never seen
I
your
prefer
kind.
Jackal.
What was that?
I prefer Jackal.
What's a jackal?
Dog is such a. It's a. You know what? Kind of not. Let's just move on from that.
Was
Just call
that
us
in
Jack.
character for
This
the?
more or less.
That was no.
this
That
more or less-
actually
what?
I was offended by his comment, and then he came back
Okay,
with, "Yeah,
okay.
that's kind of
So
true." But
jackals
now I'm
do
just like,
exist
let's
in
move
this
And
world.
in
It's
in
just
character,
that,
that's more or less why I avoid that distinction.
yeah.
Yeah.
No. So jackals do exist. It's just they only exist in certain parts of the world, like to the
Yeah.
south. And this guy
Like
is
in the
one.
real
It's a
world.
type of
Yeah.
hound. It's not. It's more like a greyhound, but
Mhm.
not so much the
What's a
traditional
greyhound?
dog.
Okay, they would have
They're,
greyhounds.
they're
man.
the ones with the really
Helios
slick.
would probably have greyhounds. If I mean, that's the
Yeah.
epitome of racist white people.
That's true.
Yeah, they're
Yeah, that's yeah.
They do have
they're
dogs.
super
Yes.
Gavany. They would have greyhounds, man.
Oh, you're right. They did have greyhounds. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're right. You're right.
In Gavany, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So they would have.
All right. Yeah. Sorry, what was the
In any
conversation
case,
before I derailed it with the dog comment?
I introduced us as brothers, and I asked him if he was the one who was going to compay us.
If he's the representative for the White Mains, meeting us here.
I also extended my hands, fully realizing that he is a racist and not gonna shake my hand.
Yeah, he actually just looks at it. It's like, is this everyone? He asks, like around the
Yep.
room. Like, did you all receive a letter?
Yes.
Just a nod from me.
And it finally realizes that there's a dude.
From
She stopped talking about Elf, realized that there's a dude.
Sarah hasn't been listening for the last 30 seconds since this guy walked up.
I'm just drinking still.
Yeah, Myra just kind of chugs his drink and then turns around to listen to the conversation.
So yes, there was an affirmative on letters from all across the room. Sean.
Good. It seems like the others didn't make it. We invited many to this expedition.
Then they were weak and not worth your time.
That may be true, or they did not care.
We also
Probably
heard
had
they were meeting
more
with
to
other
lose,
groups.
or nothing to lose.
That's not ominous at all.
Is it true you're also meeting with other mercenaries?
Aye. I have already met them, and they are on their way to the expedition right as of now. I'm here
Hello?
to tell you. I'm
you
not the
cut
one
out
who
there
sent
for a
the
second.
letters. My employers did. I'm here to tell you what you're supposed to do and where you're supposed to go. Now, obviously, if you all agree to what the letter said.
The letter said gold up front.
Did you change your accent just now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We normally speak in barks. It happens sometimes. Your accents are wild.
The gold. You all. Sorry, I just got like a weird hiccup.
you picked up part of his accent.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't have an accent for this guy. I don't know how to sound racist.
I don't know how to sound racist.
Shun,
you're Japanese.
That's
The
why we
one
call you
goal.
racist.
By default, you are racist.
That's why we call you racist.
By
It's
default,
okay,
you
let's
are
move on.
racist.
Let's move on. Joke made, move on.
He pulls out like multiple bags of coins. Pretty looks heavy actually. And then he I don't want to toss it to you guys, but I think it'll be more hilarious if he does. But then that might end up badly, so let's not toss it.
You keep cutting in and out from me.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you're kinda...
Did I cut out?
I'm gonna turn you up too.
Yeah.
My bad. I did change the sensitivity on it just now, so.
Yep, there's the cutout again.
Alright, how about now?
Sounds
you gotta
okay,
keep
we'll see.
talking to us.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna keep talking. Tell me if it cuts out. I'm gonna keep talking.
Nope, good.
Okay,
It's
we're
not
good?
cutting
Nope,
out.
you're good.
Alright. So, yeah, he pulls out multiple bags of what you assume are coins by the sounds. I think, which one of you has perception and who's greedy as fuck?
I'm greedy as fuck, but I don't have perception.
That's me.
I have perception.
That's
Alright.
definitely
Perception,
Sean.
and
Alright.
again with the mercenary thing, I guess I would be greedy as fuck.
Yeah, we would want the money. That's why we're
Okay,
here.
you
We're all
guys can
greedy.
tell from the size that it's a good chunk of gold. Like, pretty good. Like, more so than you expected from a air quote expedition. Now, if you agree to this expedition, I will hand you these gold. I cannot tell you what the expedition is about until you receive the gold.
How many
I'm just
days
gonna
travel is it?
touch my hand secondly.
Sorry, what was that?
How many days travel?
I walk. Did y'all hear what I said?
No, you cut out.
Okay, I walk up behind him, grab a bag, and tell him to get on with it.
I asked how many days
I
travel.
didn't hear the last part.
Get on with
And
it.
tell him to get on with it.
Well, okay, you agree. Rude. It's about 4 days travel from here.
Okay, fine. I walk up, I grab a bag of gold, and I lean up against the wall.
Okay.
So DJ, I have to apologize to you. When Joe did his Russian accent, I thought it was you because everyone's voices sounds very familiar, very much the same over my my earpieces.
Oh, I guess Shun.
Mm-hmm.
Would this guy know that I'm a changeling? Like, no one in this room would, but
No, he would not know.
okay, cool. Yeah, so he just thinks I'm a human.
Mhm.
However,
Humanoid,
you said
at
that in
least, yeah.
character. Whoa.
Whoa! He's look up at the sky. Does he know I'm a changeling?
Everybody just kind of looks at him like,
"What the fuck?
Are you okay?"
So I'm
no,
actually gonna grab 2 bags of gold and hand one to my brother.
Okay.
Thank you.
And I'm
Oh,
about
wait,
to
hold
reach.
on, wait. I got a comment for the
Okay.
dogs. What was that? Fuck.
No, that was a scoff.
Oh,
I scoffed at
Wait.
your
so I
Are
had
you
no idea
commenting to
dogs needed
us,
coins.
or-
Quick question. I
stick
would have
to-
noticed this. How many bags of coins were there?
He pulled out. Okay, so he had a satchel, and he pulled out the same number of people here. But you
Okay.
do also notice that there is definitely that should not be all of it.
Okay. So he pulled out enough for the dogs.
I'm gonna
expected
walk
that.
over to an empty table and I'm gonna open the bag and start counting the gold.
Okay.
I just toss it up in my hands a few times. That's it.
So Lux reaches his hand out towards the gold, but stops before grabbing it and goes, "So in addition to the monetary reward, does this expedition come with some sort of notoriety with your company as a reward?"
As in you have higher standing, or what do you mean?
Yes, will be respected, known by your company.
Of course, yes. If you come back from this expedition, everyone will know
Before he
about
even finishes saying the moment he says the word yes, Lux snatches the money and walks back to his seat.
I see.
There's one thing Lux likes more than money.
Who hasn't grabbed the bag yet?
It was the tiefling.
And Audric as well.
Yeah.
Jerry, have you grabbed one?
Yeah.
Astrid, I'll grab your bag. I grabbed 2 bags.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
Audric remains at the table, silently eating to himself. Actually, who's the person in front of Audric?
That's me. That's Lux.
Jerry.
Are you at the table with Audric?
Yeah.
Yes.
I walked over and sat down.
Okay. Audric looks up from his meal and he. Are you counting your coins or anything?
Nah, he's just kind of like tossing it in his hand a little bit, feeling the weight.
Audric nods his head and he looks at you and he says, as he's pointing to the other humanoid in the corner, he says, "Said Bloya."
Seems so. He's got gold.
Nods his head.
He's got the upfront payment for all of us if you accept the terms of the letter. So
Audric gets up, of course, very loudly towards the guy.
What
Alright, post your cut now.
Yeah, you
Walks
cut out
very
for that. I
loudly
heard
towards the
guy.
guy.
Yeah.
Sorry, Audric steps up from his seat from here, and he walks sort of along this distance around very loudly because of his booming stature towards the guy.
You're about the same height, by the way. Just wanted to tell you that. Yeah.
6'8"?
Yeah. You...
Okay.
Might be the boots. on
Holy
this guy.
fuck! I feel very small.
It might be the boots on this guy, but like he's pretty like heavily armored, so he looks huge. And he's like
Actually, I've got some pretty heavy armor on as well.
oh, this is interesting. It's like the Armstrong thing. It's like,
sparkles everywhere.
Are you going to join us? He says to you.
Down, generation.
Sorry, one more time. I didn't quite hear that.
He asks, "Are you going to join us?"
I say you're my employer, correct?
Yeah. Well, technically not yet.
And technically not at all. He's just the person giving us the money.
Yes.
I say, well, you know who to give my money to.
That I was only
Ooh.
told to give the money to those who accepts, and not the weaklings.
out of character. Audric is not accepting the payment. It would be his leader.
That's true, but this guy was told to give you the coins.
Okay.
Yeah.
In
Moral
character.
dilemma.
Yeah.
He doesn't
In
care about anything
character,
but putting
Audric.
it in your hand.
In character, Audric shrugs. He takes the gold and he says, "I'll give it to him to myself." Then
Good.
walks back to the
Moral dilemma
chair
averted.
over here.
Good. Now for you, Tiefling. I forgot if you grabbed a coin or not.
I guess.
Oh wait, no, the bird grabbed it. Huh.
Yeah, I grabbed it and said I'd bring your coin to you.
Ah, you must be her servant.
Well, if that is what you care to think of me, clearly we have a similar opinion of each other.
Oh, shit.
Well,
Good shit, bird.
I am a
Sick
servant.
bird.
That is true. I am a servant.
Good. No further response. Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
yeah.
you're right. Absolutely correct.
Yeah,
I am a
we
servant.
are in fact dogs.
They are dogs. I am a servant. I am here to serve my lord.
This
and
guy
bring
is
you
so
these
literal.
coins. And then explain to you
This
where
guy's
you're headed.
so underpaid.
Jackals, you assholes.
No, I'm just bringing it back to an earlier callback. This guy's
I don't know,
underpaid, it
Mitch is
seems.
starting to be a little hatred towards everybody. The constant use of the word.
No. See, we were fine until the human from the White Continent came in, and then
Yeah.
everything turned racist because that's what they do.
I mean, in most
Not-
settings.
Yes.
pressing a button?
Am I pressing the?
Yeah. Okay.
Yes,
You weren't
now
pressing
you are.
earlier, I guess. Like. Yeah.
Huh.
I heard it that
I'm
time.
sure
Yeah,
by
it's
now
going
it
to
would
delay.
have
Yeah, if you
finished.
hold it down.
There
Everything
might
was going
be a
fine.
delay.
That's probably it. Yeah.
Everything was going fine until the White Nation attacked.
That is true. It's true.
Yeah,
though.
that's fair.
Now that you all accept it.
Dang.
Wait, who didn't accept? Who didn't accept?
I think everyone did.
Okay.
Wait,
and who?
did...
No, everybody did.
Okay.
The only two people left was Audric and
Who was counting? Like I know someone you said you were counting.
I was
the other
not.
This person.
I was counting. Callista.
Okay.
Counting
Probably
the
it took
Lux
you-
got the feel of how much was in there.
Okay.
He
Yeah,
didn't,
I
he
got-
didn't
I
open
got-
it, but he was kind of weighing
I got a
it.
rough feel of it.
He knows
Okay.
He knows money.
It's taking you a while to count. That's how much. You're probably at like 120 so far, gold pieces.
that's not bad.
Oh, fuck.
You're like quarter way down.
Oh, fuck.
And those
Alright,
who
I'm
decide
gonna
to
stop
throw it
counting
realize
there
how heavy that
and
is.
Round it up to.
Yeah,
About 500 gold. Is that what that
roughly.
is? Roughly.
I will give you an exact count once you go to the next scene. But
Cool.
now that you all accepted, you
See,
have
the
you
thing-
cannot back out of this job.
The thing you do is you wait for them to leave, and then you start counting the money as you slowly follow them. And if it doesn't equal what they say, then you stab them as they're leaving.
And take the
That's how it
rest, yeah.
goes. Because they're
Yeah,
expecting a
that's
fight.
just what you do.
If they're ripping you off, they're expecting a fight in the bar.
Yeah.
So you give them a little leeway.
But
Also, we
technically,
weren't
didn't-
promised an amount.
Yeah, you guys weren't promised. You guys were promised like most of it, half of it up front.
Handsome pay, half up front, half
I
at the
get
end.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, half up
honest-
front
I
and the rest
honestly
later.
forgot.
So
I always forgot that we were not given an amount.
yeah.
Mine,
Mhm.
mine just said a portion.
Yeah, portion. Yeah, I actually didn't give you like.
Yeah, I think
exact
mine said a
number.
portion also, yeah.
Intentionally vague.
Yep. Well, it's because I didn't want to do math.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Intentionally vague.
We're
for
all like,
human
oh, good DMing, and then you're like, no, I'm just lazy.
yeah.
That's how most good DMing
That's how
works.
most, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, yeah. So
I
alright,
yell across the bar, everyone's been paid. What are we here for?
I was getting to that. Rude.
That's the second time he's called you that.
Now that
great,
you all
yeah.
accepted, and now you all know you cannot back out of this job, I can tell you where you're headed, or where the Grand Company. That's not the right name. The White Mane Trading Company will like you, where they would like you to go. There we go. That is. Oh, actually, he asked all of you. Do you know of the old capital?
Do I know of the old capital?
It's
gonna
just, the
fail
thing
the
is,
history
I
check,
I
so-
do know, but my character probably wouldn't.
I don't have history
So
proficiency.
okay.
Yeah.
History. People who have history is just.
I have
Alexis.
investigation, but not history.
So
Yeah.
me.
So Alexis knows
Yeah.
the old capital
It's
is
gonna
where
happen.
like the kingdom that lasted 100 days stood. And it's in the dead center of the realm.
Cool.
Well, you said it was about 4 days travel, so I imagine the old capital is about 4 days travel.
Were you saying something?
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. You said it was 4 days travel, so I assume it's about 4 days
What's the
travel
name
out.
of the bar
Yes.
again?
Sorry, my bad.
It is. What was that, Alexis?
What's the name of the bar again?
Paradise.
Oh fuck! It just
Yeah.
clicked,
You
it
just-
just clicked with me. It just clicked with me that Shinichi likes using that word.
Mm-hmm.
Or variations of that word.
Yeah.
Multiple
Variations,
times
more like
forever.
variation.
See, yeah, a single variation.
Anyways, you guys,
You all were there when
all-
the
all of
world
you-
was
all-
called the same thing, the continent was called the same thing, and the city was called the same thing. And he was very close to making the bar we all met in the very first time the same damn name.
Actually, it was the
I-
same name. You guys didn't
You
ask.
just did it for our next campaign.
Yeah. Actually,
Yeah.
it was the same name, but you guys didn't ask. Anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I figured I just didn't want to know.
It's called Tales of Paradiso.
Paradiso.
Paradiso? Like,
Mhm.
y'all.
But I didn't want to
Come
say
on.
that like 50 times, so I just named the bar
Yeah.
Paradise.
Yeah.
Yeah. The inn Paradise.
Paradiso's fun.
You are to head to the old capital.
Tickets to paradise.
That's
Sorry.
in the center of the realm. Rendezvous with the rest of the not squad. The other
Company?
expedition. What? Yeah, the company.
Rest of the company.
Yeah. And what your job is to be the vanguard, or to head into the old capital and take out any threats that you see on the way to the center center of the city where
Tower?
what you're essentially being bodyguards for the rest of the expedition.
What are we guarding from? What is there?
I did not know.
What are we guarding?
People.
What sort of people? Can they hold a sword, or are they intellectuals?
Intellectuals with swords.
So
Good
they're
enough.
weak.
I would call them weak. But that's just me.
You would call many people weak, though.
Yes.
I don't take your word for much. No offense, of course.
I don't think that's. Huh.
I would expect that, so I can tell if you were insulting me or not.
Huh. Huh.
No, because Joe was speaking, and then somebody spoke over him, so kind of interrupted what he was saying. So I didn't actually hear what he said.
Oh, what I said is, you would think many people are weak. I don't take your word for much. No offense, of course.
Ah,
He would think
I'll drop
everyone's
the
weak.
accent when clarifying.
Anyway, your job is to guard the intellectuals. They're there to study the old city. Now, from what I understand, not many has been able to enter the city and survive. So we're sending you lot in first. Alright, well, you're not the only lot we're sending in.
Are we the first team that you have sent in?
First team for this. No, you are the second team for this expedition.
I'm assuming the first did not live?
No, the first is. They're going to go in, like, a little bit before you.
Oh, so they haven't gone yet. Okay.
No.
Alright.
They will
See,
probably
so-
be in the city by the time you get there, though.
Or dead.
Or dead. Yeah.
See, so we don't have very much intel on what exactly is going on.
No, all I know is it's a city, and there's a tower in the middle of the city, and they want to research that tower.
Have you ever been to the capital?
I've been outside the capital.
Have you looked inside the gates? Seraph is going to run like a finger down the front of his armor. Big, strong man like you, head your
God.
way inside. See anything dangerous? No, she is stone faced this entire time. This is not an attempt at like flattery. This is the most like assholery. Like,
I love how Joe's like character on the board is also just moving forward towards the NPC.
oh yeah, no, yeah, no, this is the most like mean, like I hate the fuck out of you sort of like an attitude that she's pursuing this with. Like,
Like
it
little
is
man.
all it is all like
Huh?
biting. None of this is like an attempt to like
Oh, you can't hear
flatter.
Alright, so.
Did he have
I
a
have
response
heard
to
all
that?
Yeah, hold on. Alexis can't hear anyone, so how's
Oh,
your
she
Discord?
missed my good line.
You'll have to deliver it
You
again.
might be crashing.
I'm okay with that.
Okay. Her computer's frozen, so she's gonna reset the computer.
Okay.
Yeah, hard reset it. It should be okay. Everything should have been saved. So.
It should, yeah.
Yeah.
So, has everybody liked the adventure so far?
You cut out.
Oh yeah.
I said, how's everybody enjoying the adventure so far?
It's neat.
So far it's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just an intro. Yeah.
You know,
It's a good intro.
Yeah.
It's a good intro. Good group. Good group.
I actually
really
have a
surprised.
second map ready, but I think it's only one. I think you can handle like at least first part of this.
Yeah, we can probably move on once Lex gets reconnected.
Mhm.
I'll redeliver my line and you can
Yeah.
respond, and
I have a response. Yes.
yeah, and then we'll continue on.
I'm really
But yeah.
surprised that the
Actually,
racist
I'm gonna
nation
turn to
survived through 2 campaigns.
yeah. I'm gonna turn to my brother and say in our native language. Just like I hope to catch this man alone. He will not survive.
Yeah, no, I just want to make it clear that like the words that she's saying sound like she's like
Seduction.
flattery, but like they are dripping with malice. Like she is clearly like trying to be a dick.
Yo, this guy's
right
just
now.
a messenger. Why is everyone mean to him?
He's a racist asshole.
There's a reason, and it's not because it's who he is. It is because of what he represents. Like,
Yeah.
Good point.
and
Oh,
it's
yeah.
it is not necessarily the you know my letter, Sean. You
Yeah.
fucking wrote my letter.
Oh right, yeah, I wrote the letter. Yeah, you're right. I
You
forgot
know
about
what's in
that
my
part.
fucking letter.
I forgot about those parts.
You know what's in my fucking letter.
Honestly, I'm just waiting for the rest of the payoff from the letter, because
Oh, I'm looking forward to the rest of the payoff as well.
Because there's money, there's threat, and then there's more money, and I'm waiting.
I've got a few things in there.
Yeah.
Quite a few things.
I think some of you got a kind of lame letter, mostly because like, well,
The letter is equivalent to what you give, I guess.
yeah, it was just kind of a.
Also, I
hard to
will say,
blackmail certain
like,
people.
I will say, Shun, that I really have to appreciate the fact that you asked what would motivate my character. I give you 3 different things that might motivate her, and you just said, okay, here's all 3 of those things.
That was easy.
Like, literally, in order. Here you go.
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay, that one's actually really easy.
Copy, paste.
Yeah, basically.
I would also like to say that in text, it's so great how there was one text you sent. It's like, oh yeah, so what's your character's wish? Okay, whatever. And the next text you sent is, oh man, what would your character fear the most in losing? It's like it's for blackmail purposes.
Okay, it's because I think
Yeah, I
accidentally-
figured that too.
Yeah, I think the first time I sent you the text, it was like I kind of misworded it. I was like, oh wait, that's not what I wanted to ask. I wanted to ask
How can
something
I
that
blackmail
you
a
don't
character?
have now. That like you would be pissed off if someone dangled it in front of you. And then like I texted DJ the same thing or similar thing. I'm like, wait a minute, no. Like, like what am I doing? I don't have to do
You
this.
text me what I would most fear losing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
And I
yeah.
realized I realized my first question to Danny was more correct. I was like, oh wait. Second one, that's why I sent Danny, never mind.
It works. Motivation for all different sorts.
Yeah. It was just I just needed to motivate people and it's working so far, sounds like.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Although interestingly enough, in my case, probably not the way you think.
Probably not.
Given what you gave me, I think you're expecting something, and it's actually different.
See, yeah, I have a feeling, but I don't know what you're gonna do. Nor do I know
That's
what
the point.
anyone's gonna do. I kind of can
Oh, that's the
predict. I can predict how you guys are gonna get there. I can't predict what you guys are gonna do afterwards.
Well,
Like,
you
it
played
might
D&D with me long enough. You probably predict what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, yeah, I can predict what you're gonna do, and I'm interested.
Ah. Also, I
Well, I
am
hope I
very, very glad at the reaction of. Did you just change your accent? Yes.
How's it going?
Thank you for
Is
noticing.
it loading?
That was intentional.
Yeah,
I haven't
I
defragged
kind
that
of had
computer
my
in ages. I should probably do that.
I kind of had my thoughts about your character the second you popped up with that accent.
Which one?
The southern one and the name.
Yeah.
I have a couple ideas.
Mm-hmm. There's a few ideas that I'm sure that everybody could get from that.
Am I gonna die?
We'll see how many are right.
Alexa's back yet?
Not yet. She's loading right now. Oh, also, I guess I should give you. She can still hear me, so right? Yeah. So I can give you a description of this guy. So he's wearing like it's that face. He does have that face. Like
I'm about to take a dump face.
No, I meant like the facial hair, but sure, why not?
About to dump on you fools.
Yeah. He's a human. 6 foot. Well, because of the way his armor is set up, he does look fucking tall. You can't tell like how big he is inside the armor though. But it's this all red armor.
He's wearing armored lifts.
He's got those 3-inch heels.
I could figure out how tall he is.
The boots with the fur.
If you want a size comparison, my character's 6'8".
8 foot 6.
6 foot.
I almost did that one.
I would say he's like 6'7", but like from the helmet he's holding, you get that probably adds like another half foot.
For comparison for this visual scene, Sereth is 5'9". And I described to you like what she like the stance she just took on this guy. Like she's 5'9". This man's a full fucking foot taller than her, and probably a good deal wider.
For memory's sake, large characters start at 7 feet, right?
I believe so.
In fifth edition, large characters don't exist.
Yeah,
it only be powerful build.
It depends on how much of a square feet they take up instead of the height now.
Okay.
Like I think Goliaths are like 8 feet tall, but they're not large. They're a powerful build.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They still count as medium.
So you can hear us, right?
Because I can change into any I can change my size as long as I'm still in the same size class.
Oh yeah, then you should be able to turn like change
because
into this guy. Yeah.
Because my shapeshift is a physical transformation.
Yeah, you'll be like as long as it's not like 10 feet or something like that, like anything outrageous. I think if your reach is within 5 feet, you count as medium. I think that's one of the biggest things.
Unless you get because like bugbears are still medium and they have.
Yeah, unless their abilities itself gives you.
Just a default arm to reach.
Yeah.
So I was thinking like, okay, they're like racist, white supremacists or whatever. But I see a description of the armor. Are they just the Brotherhood from Fallout?
Yeah.
Isn't the Brotherhood from Fallout just racist white people?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, there's some racist white people.
It's racist.
Depending on the
racist
fact.
brand.
They're just
It's
racist people in general.
Yeah, they're pretty well. Like, so white people in this universe is pretty racist, but there's certain classes of white people who's even worse than regular class of it. Like,
well, I
like,
mean, just in real life.
Yeah. There's gonna be people who's like offhandedly making racist remarks because they don't realize they were making racist remarks, and then there's assholes who's like, I fucking want to kill all your family because you're not me. You're not.
Yeah.
And Sean, I think you should specify for this stream because I don't think you have yet that in this case this is a setting based off the Magic the Gathering game.
So
white people are literally humanoid. They're humans who are aligned with the white mana, not necessarily skin tone. Although probably skin tone.
Probably
I
that.
would-
Oh no,
I
there's,
would be red
It's
black.
just, it's just humans in general.
yeah, it's just
at
humans.
this
There's
point.
dark skinned.
Mhm.
I would say
Yeah,
I
like-
want to say there's Asian. Nah, not really actually. There's
I mean,
mean,
would
they-
there be more like tan skin, like any like more deserty regions?
yeah, I would say they're more that color.
More
desert.
towards like Arabic,
Yeah.
Middle Eastern.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like in
'Cause
that
that,
area.
that
So,
would be more what my character's default appearance is like a Middle Eastern person.
okay, yeah.
So Alexis
Not
is back.
saying those people are racist, but like
Yeah.
this
Yes,
world
I
humans
am
are
back.
racist.
All right, Alexis, did you hear what I said as I approached this guy by chance?
Absolutely not.
All right, so Sereth walked up to him and did that thing where, like, you know, someone runs their like, index finger down like the chest of someone's armor, and says, the previous question was, have you ever been to the city? And she said, did you ever see what went on inside those gates? Big strong men like you never went inside. And it is
God.
dripping with It is dripping with malice. It is
Eh,
100% like
He's kind of
not
confused
flirtatious.
why you did that. It's like, no, it's not my job to enter the city.
Fair enough. Turns her back on him and walks right back over to the wall at her spot. Her purpose in freaking him the fuck out is succeeded.
Like it's
That
not
was
my
her
job.
only goal. It's just freaking him the fuck out. Just annoying him.
I smile and hand Astrid her bag of gold.
Oh,
Aw.
I wasn't expecting.
Well, thanks.
Now I will not be joining you all into the city, but I will be escorting you to the city itself.
I'm
Big
so
surprise.
surprised.
We leave tomorrow.
Tomorrow morning, tomorrow night.
Daybreak.
There. Do we have the room until then?
This room, yes.
And the food and
This
the food and the
this
drink
floor is paid for.
for the entire night.
Yes, until we leave tomorrow.
Fantastic.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm heading back into the city to actually go to a real tavern.
Fair enough. Have your fun.
He says as he goes down this. I'm just gonna DM him. Okay.
Poof, down the
Hey, did you
stairs.
hear that, barkeep? He said you got some real booze here.
It's a little watered down, I'll be honest.
Once the dude leaves, Astrid's all like, "Wow, what a rude guy."
He's a dick.
Well, I guess you are what you eat.
Hey, that's not fair. I'm sure that, you know, no matter what his sexuality is, like, he'd still be an asshole.
Audric shakes his head.
And Sereth is going to head on back over to where she was sitting, over here. And as she passes Astrid, is going to look at her and say, sorry about that, by the way. Hold on. Sorry about that. Old habit.
Are you Tachanka?
It's a Russian
not sure.
accent. It's an Eastern European accent, yeah.
Lord Tachanka, is that you?
So
Well,
where are
Lord
you
Tachanka
from?
is-
You've
Lord
got
Tachanka
the
is a-
most interesting of accents.
Grew up here, so I've always talked.
Fantasy Russian.
I guess
She's
it
half
is
dark
the Red
elf, I mean,
Bridge.
fuck.
So
Yeah, it's
it is the Red Bridge. So that makes sense, I guess.
no. This accent still is not any. Is there anyone else who's native?
Yeah,
Here?
the other tiefling.
Yeah, this accent is not native to this area.
No.
It's not at all normal to this area. But yeah, I've lived here my entire life. I speak.
Out of character, that's an interesting question. I don't know which region I would be from.
Oh, you're
I-
actually
I
okay,
was
so
assuming,
your
yeah.
two's backstory is I would say you guys are anomalies, technically, just like the changelings. I haven't fully written down yet, but
Actually,
Well, like changelings can be from
I
anywhere.
never-
Like their whole thing is they just blend in.
Right. So in this realm, changelings were created when the god of harmony and god of chaos kind of crashed,
Yeah.
and then like
Yeah, I figured. Yeah, I figured we were one of the. I was one of the chaos races.
yeah.
I,
'Cause,
I should also mention.
Well, I don't know what my lineage is, but you know, changelings are half human, half doppelganger, so they're half
Yeah.
monster.
Yeah. You're essentially your DNA essentially was created
Yeah.
from the energy that was like the
Yeah.
reverse conflux essentially. Anyways, yes,
Yeah.
Ghost?
I should essentially say I never listed it in my backstory, but being human, I would probably originally be from Helios.
Oh yeah, I
But
kind of
my
expected.
character
Yeah.
would-
I was gonna.
My
ask you
character
about
wouldn't
that.
have no idea. My character would have no idea about that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was gonna talk to you about that. But as for the
Mhm.
jackals, you guys were
We
created when your race was created during the last days of war, the Divine War, when the Red God, god of
Honor, was it?
no, Honor was white, god of Rage.
Rage would fit red.
Don't remember what I
Possibly
wrote.
war.
That's
Was
what
it
I'm
war?
thinking. I'm thinking war.
Well,
So we
I
would know.
changed it because war didn't
right?
make sense. So
Okay.
Well, you had
I have the file here.
chaos. You had chaos, strength, honor,
Strength. That's it. God of strength.
knowledge.
Yeah.
Okay.
God of strength. So it's when God of strength, when his land was getting invaded by the heroes. Well, that's not the right term to say it, but like, it's a last minute creation that he made from taking. He tried copying God of Knowledge's Kenku creation by mixing animals and humans together. That's what you guys are. You guys, as a
So
race,
we're-
never
we're-
left that like the red continent. However,
So
you
we're a limited printing, but not necessarily the only ones around.
yeah. You guys did, however, run away across the ocean, ignoring the Red Bridge onto the mainland. So you kind of did a weird loop coming back.
All right, but we're red. Just to. Okay.
Yeah.
We were born here. Yes.
Yes. Jackals. You guys are actually closer. Like you're actually close to your home.
Yeah. And I kind of figured that, like, as odd as we appear, we are very clearly not werewolves or something like that. So.
No, because you have human
It's a
bodies.
different build.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a weird thing with the Amonkhet people.
Yeah. You do have human bodies, so yeah.
Yeah.
You're legit mutants, essentially, like that god of strength created as like a last line of defense.
Did
Spoiler.
not work apparently. No, okay.
Yeah.
So-
yeah. Spoiler. It didn't work.
So Lux is originally from Death's Keep, but the last 7 years he's lived in Redbridge.
Okay. So you would have recognized Gorgana then.
Lux would have known
Yeah.
Gorgon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which, to be fair, I think Lux immediately jumped on that with us
Yeah.
too. So
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
like he had never seen her physically, but like
Mhm.
the moment he knew the name, it's why he immediately was like, oh.
Gorgana.
Oh, hold on.
As for Lin,
So-
Lin is the Kenkus are from the northeastern coast of the realm, like on that side. There's like small like villages like throughout, like no major cities, just small villages. A lot of bird people over there.
All right.
A lot of death, bird death all year round. Like, yeah, when they become old, they kind of start going crazy because they want to go back to their homeland, and so they try flying into the ocean, towards the ocean, trying to get back to the floating islands that's not there anymore.
That's depressing.
That's depressing as fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, Kenku are depressing normally.
Yeah, so it's all avians pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, they're little emo raven people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like most of the time, the younger ones can suppress their urge to fly into like the middle of nowhere. The older ones not so much.
See, tieflings are the goths,
Mhm.
Kenku are the emos, and Drow are the scene kids.
Mm-hmm.
Humans are the jocks.
Humans are
Kids.
incels who think they're chads.
Or Stacy, if you're female.
The
So
true
high elves
chads,
are the
the true chads are the half orcs.
God. So, is there anything the party would like to do, like converse before? Talk about their letters? Nothing? I was
Lux
kidding, don't
pulls out his chess set and just sets it up and kind of just starts practicing.
Like I said, Sarah sat down again at her the seat across from Astrid, and her entire sort of posturing is different. She's kind of like kicking her chair back up against the wall, and like she's acting more traditional for the kind of person you'd expect to see sitting in the back corner of a bar. And did Astrid sit back down across from her?
Yeah, and Astrid's kind of all like, "What?"
Yeah. Again,
just
sorry
from
about
the
that.
city I came from.
It's an old habit I slip into from time to time. Don't take it personally. The name is Sereth.
All right, I can dig it.
This one's real, I promise.
The level of awareness there.
Well, you have to be aware in my line of work or you die.
Well, it's good to finally actually meet you, I guess.
It is a pleasure to meet you as well. And I turn to our bird friend, and a pleasure to meet you as well.
Neutral.
So this is our fine adventuring party, it seems. We're all going to be dead within a week.
I certainly hope not.
Well, I hope not as well. But we shall see how far hope gets us.
I mean, I know a lot of people are here for like the money, probably, but I'm here for something a little more important than that. I certainly hope I don't die.
As you guys are talking about death, Audric is chuckling.
When Astrid says
Edgelord alert.
she's here for something more important than money, Lux goes, "Oh, so you're here for the fame as well?"
Well, I mean, of course I'm here for the fame. I mean,
So is
sure, but
You can't
I-
spend fame.
You absolutely can.
you got
Clearly,
me
you
there.
don't know where to spend it in the right places, clearly.
Look at this shithole I live in. You think you'll spend fame here?
You just need to know the right places to look and the right pockets to get yourselves close to.
I mean, Gorgana, you walked in here and all of one person you were?
Yeah, kind of not
Fame
used to
doesn't
that.
get you very far in Redbridge.
Well, I mean, I am, looking to expand, whatever legacy I have, but it's more than that. It's a very personal reason. I don't know if I should tell anybody.
That's fair. I'm not talking much about my reasons either, aside from money. But everyone knows that.
And now Joe's become Scottish.
No, it's the same
No,
accent.
Same accent.
It sounds more Scottish than Russian now.
I mean, I dipped a little bit lower in my register. I can't hold this higher pitch all the time. It hurts my throat. You just have to fucking
Also,
deal
you
with it,
probably
man.
didn't need to be in the accent to explain the accent.
No, I know, but once I'm used to it, I'm sticking with it for a little while. Come on. It's
Yeah,
hard to
well,
get back in and out of it.
Yeah, let's not lose the role.
It's just a little hard to get out of it, okay?
Yep.
Is anyone else doing
Is that-
stuff?
Is that it? Is everyone just going to bed and, well, going
Oh,
to
I
sleep
mean,
on
it's
the...
evening. I'm fucking drinking. They paid for the room for the whole night. I'm getting
Yeah.
fucking trashed.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
Not like grossly trashed, but like
Mhm.
a consistent amount of drinks. No binging, but just constantly drinking.
I
Alright.
stay long enough to drink like 3 more drinks, then go to bed.
Say like a few drinks a meal. Does this place
do
do
we
a meal?
do we have private rooms or are there just cots in here?
It's just chairs.
Okay.
You have to find somewhere else to sleep.
Are drinks still paid for?
Yes.
That's why I'm getting fucked up. Also, how much gold? Because I would have started counting my gold by this point. Like, as
Oh,
soon
you
as,
got
like,
600 each.
600. Hell,
Wow.
Hell yeah.
yes.
Yes.
Nice.
Add that up.
I'm just gonna.
That's
down
more
until I
fucking
figure
money
out
than
how
I've
to-
ever seen in my entire goddamn life.
Audric, in particular, makes a stern action not to drink any during the night.
And while she's drinking, she's watching everyone else very intently. So
Yeah, like while Lux is kind of practicing chess moves on his own, you can tell that he's like kind of looking around the rooms, like and keeping an ear around the room.
I think after a few drinks, Seraph will probably sit down across from him and gesture towards the gaming set.
And he'll happily take a game.
Do you want to open up a fucking online chess thing in another window and fucking do this shit?
No, I can't.
Slow down.
RP that shit.
I can't actually play chess worth shit.
I can. I play chess very well.
Yeah, you would crush me.
Seraph, on the other hand, I don't know how well she'd be at chess, but
Roll to see who wins.
So,
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
There's a
well,
website.
yeah.
Yeah.
Add your intelligence modifier.
and then
Yeah,
you'd
there you
probably
go.
get proficiency added on.
Yeah.
So yeah, you'd get intelligence plus proficiency. I would just get intelligence.
Cool. So, grab my die.
Oof, no.
Oh.
Nope.
Ooh.
Yeah, I got a modified 20. So,
Yeah. No, that's not. Yeah, you win.
So you lost.
I lost early.
I don't see the rolls.
oh, the one rolls in chat. I just did mine on my dice.
Yeah, mine was a 4. His was a 20. I got checkmate on like turn 5.
Yep.
Yeah,
You got
got
hit. No, you got hit by the checkmate combo.
You can
Yeah,
you can
like a turn
you
3
can tell that
checkmate.
Lux. Yeah, you can tell that Lux plays a lot.
You can tell that, yeah, she knows what the pieces do. She doesn't know much beyond that.
Yeah, it's Lux like growing up. He did a Lelouch where he played against nobles for money.
Mm.
Ah.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah. So, is that it? Are we good?
Astra drinks a little. She's like, you know, settling down probably.
Yeah.
And she's really deep into reading her big ass fucking textbook of a thing that she has.
And I'm
I have
gonna
a
make
feeling
a
I know what
note.
that book is.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a note that when Lux goes to bed, he like completely covers every part of him with like blankets and clothing. So
Seraph passes out at the table.
I tried to find out Astrid's motives beyond just the money for joining this expedition because she seems famous. So I grabbed another drink and sit next to her and tried talking about just why we're both here.
Oh, Myra Lauren just stealthily left.
Nope.
Oh,
You know,
I'm just-
outside the
He
front porch
gone.
of
Oh yeah, that's the
the balcony.
balcony. That's the balcony.
I'm just kind of like,
Grabbing a smoke.
Yeah.
essentially, I'm just like coming over to a quiet spot away from everybody to kind of lean against the wall and close my eyes.
Okay. So hold on. So as you walk outside, you notice that there's actually guards posted all around the inn.
Who went outside?
Hmm.
Myro. Went,
Right
to the
back
balcony.
in.
They weren't trying to hide or anything. But yeah, they were outside.
Audric's gonna get up and walk towards the barkeep and ask him if there are any beds nearby.
Nope, all the beds are taken. Not in this establishment.
I thought they confirmed there were beds.
Do you know where the nearest establishment for beds are?
Probably in the city itself.
This is out of character. Audric is specifically asking you for other taverns where there
Yeah.
be beds.
Yeah, city itself. You have to go to the city. The Red Bridge.
Yeah, we're on the outskirts of the city. This is
Yeah.
like a farmer's inn.
Yeah.
This is kind of a little shithole.
Yeah.
What country?
A two-story shithole? That's still impressive.
So it
That sounds
used
like
to
actual
be
brand.
nicer. It used to be nicer, but like it's kind of gone to
Yeah,
disrepair
it's,
as the city's moved away from it. Like it's
yeah.
kind of seen less and less use.
Yeah.
So it's like what's like Appalachia, kind of on the outskirts. It's like fancy. Like it used to be. You can tell it used to be nice, but like just nobody fucking comes here anymore.
Yeah. I mean,
I told you I'm
easily bought
familiar
out.
with this place.
Yeah. Easily bought out, but yeah. Yeah, you have to go back to the city.
Audric also finds whoever's passed out on tables and whatnot.
Me.
Just Joe's character.
Uh-huh.
Anybody else
you,
pass out
Joe?
on people?
Which character is yours, Joe?
It's me.
This one?
No, I pinged. I'm down here.
Down here.
Oh, you're there. Audric specifically walks over to the sleeping. What race are you, Joe?
Half dark elf, half drow.
And picks up the drow and just carries the drow outside of
As
the inn.
soon as she is lifted off the ground, she goes fucking berserk, flailing, screaming, a fucking like she screams and a fucking sword appears in her hand and she just starts flailing, completely ineffectually, because I'm assuming she's over your shoulder at this point, but she is flailing.
No, under my arm.
Under an arm? Yeah, same thing, ineffectually, just flailing. What the get the accent back. What the fuck do you think you're doing? Holy fuck, that was a bad accent. What the fuck do you think you're doing?
At
That
this
accent
at
died
this
at the
point,
beginning.
at this
Just
point, I'm ignoring
don't
his character and just
flail.
carrying him outside of the inn.
So you're going downstairs and then outside the inn?
Yeah, down the
Yeah.
stairs. And outside.
Okay, so as you walk out, and you get stopped by 2 guards.
Okay.
Yeah. They tell you to go back inside.
She settled down halfway down the stairs, resigned herself to her fate. The sword
Audric
went away.
questions the guard, asking why.
Well, you accepted the money, didn't you?
Yes, we're finding a bed for the night.
No.
Oh
were staying
shit!
inside.
Host is trying to get his freak on.
No, it's not. It's not like that. Alexis. It's out of character.
He's got no
one,
kink.
one more time, Sean. Alexis interrupts
Oh,
you.
sorry. When you accepted the money, you cannot leave. We cannot let people who accepted the money leave.
Then
That's
point me to the
orders.
nearest bed.
What?
Point me to the nearest bed.
Back inside.
I'll happily.
You have to stay inside. Well, we do not care about your bed situation or what you're doing with that girl.
Hello. I am very drunk.
Clearly,
That's
she
not
needs
good luck.
somewhere to rest.
While this is going down, I go down the stairs and head to go out the doors as well.
And you don't get stopped. You actually can't go through because this is
There's a
happening.
giant fucking man in the doorway.
Yeah.
This is specifically for you, Shen.
Mhm.
Clearly, this girl needs rest. That's a terrible ass roll.
Oh no.
And he looks at you. I can see that. She can rest on the benches.
They're
Benches
uncomfortable.
Sorry.
They hurt
The bench
my
is inside.
Yeah, they're inside, yeah.
Is anybody else coming out at this point?
Hold on 1 second.
Lux is
I
on
was
the balcony
actually gonna
above.
grab
listening.
my brother, and we were gonna leave too to go
John,
see if we can
hold on.
find the bed.
But
Yeah.
those benches hurt
Yeah.
my back.
I
gonna-
see that they hurt your back, but we were ordered.
Oh fuck.
That
That was so shitty.
was such a weird roll, to be perfectly honest with you.
God damn, that's unlucky.
Yeah.
Danny, let's head out too, so we can be.
Sure.
Oh my god.
Gonna pile up
Dice
at the
roll
door.
on this thing.
Is there room for me to try to shove past them?
Technically you can shove past allies.
Everybody, I'm gonna copy and paste what I just rolled into the regular chat because everyone needs to see this.
Oh,
Oh.
Joe, mine was one less.
Yeah.
Yeah. I rolled
Actually no,
double
Post, yours was
13s.
you look at the left side.
Yeah, mine was one less than Joe's of 6.
Joe's was 13.
No, I rolled. Yeah,
I'm
both
gonna
of mine
tell
were
the guards to
7 on
13s.
the die. Okay, never
No,
mind.
the two numbers are on top. I rolled two
Thing
13s.
Yeah. I'm not
And-
sure what those numbers are. What was that?
I'm going to tell the guards to move, burst into flames, and attempt to intimidate.
Oh shit, no. Oh shit, no. Oh man, I'm not stopping you, but oh
we-
shit.
Are we?
Roll
okay.
intimidation.
Holy fuck, not next to me, I'm flammable.
Actually, yeah, you guys are
Actually-
sharing a 5-foot
I
square.
mean, yeah. Let's see if you light them on fire before we have to talk to them or anything.
I'm gonna stand on the balcony.
Actually, Audric is immune, so she bursts into flame.
What's this about lighting someone? Hold on,
Please
what?
don't.
I also joined
Is that
Sean on
what
the
the threat
balcony because
is?
I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Roll a
Pretty much everyone's now watching. the
I'm
above
stuck
balcony.
under this
Shit.
man's arm. I can't move. Don't light me on the fire, please. How are we rolling to see if people catch on fire?
Well, no, you're.
I thought you were
he's
rolling for
to-
intimidate first.
Yeah, intimidate.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't like this.
I mean,
Too
Joe, to be
close.
perfectly honest, you won't be able to escape. You're technically.
I
vulnerable.
know. I've been grappled.
I
Dude,
can't
been
get this thing right. I'm trying to put a +6 into the roll, but it's saying +60.
Oh. All right. So
Roll that.
Shun, this is at disadvantage.
roll it.
It's
Yep,
technically.
nope.
Yeah.
Shit. Nope. I'm still stuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
still
you're-
stuck.
Yeah. If you're
Okay,
at
I'm just
disadvantage,
gonna
you
roll
have to
the
take the second one. Yeah.
Uh huh. I'm very stuck.
Yeah.
Okay, don't count this roll. It's fucked up, but
Okay.
Oh,
I got you. So I'm
No,
going to
five-
add.
5 plus
saying
6.
Yeah, 5 plus 6, right? That's what you want me to add, right?
So it's 11.
Yeah. So the guards kind of looks at you. Well, both guards looks at you, and everyone sees like the other guards who are posted kind of just look back, and they're really confused why there's now a person that's on fire. There's a human that's kind of like trying to like move away from the fire, and someone
I am
holding on to that person.
flailing ineffectually.
Yeah.
Very.
Two
I
jacks
rolled a
right
nat
behind
1 acrobatics to escape this grapple. I failed fucking horribly. I am flailing stupidly.
Critical fail.
But yeah, my
God.
dice roller's fucked up.
God damn it. So one of the
It's
guards yells
just-
at another, "Hey, someone bring a bucket of water. Like, these people need to cool down."
Please, no. Take me back inside. Please, I'll sleep on a bench. I'm sorry.
I'm
All right,
watching
since
all
the
this
attempt
go
failed,
on.
I'm just gonna. Flames are gonna go out, and I'm gonna walk back in.
Okay, never mind.
Okay.
I
Now,
was about to hop off the top balcony and cast sleep on you. The flames. You're like enough.
Can you?
and the guard just looks at
Can
everyone
you-
else. Go back inside. You
Please,
guys got
big man,
paid.
take me inside.
Can you at the very
Audric
least
goes
bring us
back.
blankets?
Where'd my
Pillows?
token go?
That's an excellent point.
Oh yeah, where did your token go? Holy
Audric
shit,
goes
it's
back
gone.
inside and
looking for
brings.
that.
I
Audric goes
guess I'll
back
just
inside and
drag it
brings.
back on.
Jill
I'm
with her.
asking for blankets and pillows
You
for the
moved me.
guards.
I was gonna move, Shun. You didn't have to.
There's a
move me.
person
Oh.
here, and there's a person here
No.
that hadn't moved recently.
Done. I'm tiny again.
Okay.
Yeah, they got deleted somehow.
Yeah, I don't know how.
I am much bigger than Audric, which makes this whole thing look very funny.
Okay.
I'm
So
just
who was
gonna-
asking the guard or the guard? Oh,
For blankets, I am.
there. From what I've been told,
Okay.
this inn is equipped with enough equipment, accessories for a good sleep. Just ask
I'm
the
just gonna-
bartender.
Pull
We're
out
just
my
guards.
bedroll.
And why are we not allowed to leave at all?
Well,
What's the reasoning behind that?
so we make sure you guys aren't just gonna steal the money.
It's not exactly as if we're flight risks.
No,
How
you
far?
guys were
how
given
far could
money.
one
Yes,
person
you are.
get?
It's funny because we have a bird person.
Wow.
Can't
I've never heard that one before.
Started drunk. What do you expect?
You think that's bad? We try to be called a dog repeatedly. You got it good.
Joe, in
Imagine it's a
particular,
real
Aud-
bitch.
in particular,
Asshole.
You know the whole process of being paid first is so we don't leave, so we'll get the rest of the payment later.
That's so we come back.
This extra bit is unnecessary. Completely.
I'm just a guard. I don't know how poor people thinks when they were given money.
I mean, to be totally fair. Wait, I'm not in your chat. I'm not there.
Fucking kill this guy now.
I'm not there. I'm not there.
Wow,
Okay.
guys, it's first session, and DJ already wants to kill a bitch.
As mercenaries, we probably beat more than he does.
Actually, this is probably like the only character where they will actually try killing a bitch.
I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not
Or
there,
you're
so I
gonna
can't
let me actually
comment.
try. And
So I made my Birdman comment, so I was still in your shot for that. Would I have been back on the upper floor by this time?
During this entire time, I've carried Joe back to the spot that I moved. And in particular, I'm going through my bag to look for my clothes to make him a makeshift pillow, and then just laying him down on the table.
I just grabbed one of the pillows.
You are very nice.
Corner over here and pulled out a bedroll and laid down.
Actually,
Oh, yeah, I do have a
guard,
bed
is
roll
the guard still there?
Yeah,
Like,
they're guarding the door, especially now that you guys tried leaving. Yeah.
Can I?
After
You can talk to him still. Yeah.
Can I have your name?
Shit. Yeah. Let me go make a name for him. Yeah. Give me a second.
After Audric's done laying Joe on the table with the common clothes as a pillow, he walks back over to the area where
I'm
the
not gonna be
mercenaries
able
are.
to pronounce this guy's name. Delete
Hit
you.
remake on the name generator.
Well, yeah, actually, yeah.
Meanwhile, after everybody's
I'm
after
really more
everybody's
looking
back,
towards a last name to be on the lookout from now on.
Okay. His name is
Skip.
What the fuck? Faviaka Krisk.
Krisk.
Frisk?
Krisk.
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 Like Crisco, but
Yeah,
Krisk.
I'm going to add it to your
Still call him
journal.
Crisco.
Okay.
Krisk, that
Crisco the guard.
douchebag at the door.
Yeah. Crisco must die. I want to
There
make
goes
some
our Crisco
pancakes.
sponsorship.
Meanwhile, when everyone's back in, since I wasn't there for the whole flames thing, I just look around, shifting uncomfortably, and
What's up?
like, is it hot in here to anyone?
Mumbling,
Oh.
please don't light me on fire. Please.
I guess
roll
I'll
over on the table.
I'll also ask the bartender for accommodations, whatever, blankets, even though he said he was already full up.
So if you just want blankets, they're actually in the cupboard in the corner. I'm just gonna ping here.
Does Audric hear? So, quick question, Shen.
I'm not.
I saw no ping.
Okay, there we go.
I'm gonna ask the bartender if there's a restroom downstairs.
Hey, Shinichi.
Yeah.
My character on the screen got deleted, and I had to put her back, and she's super fucking little. Could you like
Oh, it's
change her size?
very small.
Where?
Why do our characters keep getting deleted?
Where?
Pinging.
There's a ping.
Okay.
Right here. Very
Okay,
small.
I got it. Stop pinging. Stop pinging. I got it. No, stop moving. Stop moving.
Very, very small.
So,
But
As-
yeah, so Lux asked
as
the bartender
Audric-
if there's a restroom or at least somewhere for a moment of privacy downstairs.
Yes, there is a bathroom. Yes.
There's a door
as
and
Audric was
I have an idea.
No,
as
don't.
Audric was walking back from laying Joe down, back to where the guard was, and during the time when DJ and Danny's character was talking to the guard, Did he overhear anything about the bar having any accommodations from the guard or the barkeeper? I do have a passive perception of.
I don't know because like he asked
15?
immediately, but like if you stay in that area, you'll hear Danny's character asking the barkeeper.
Okay,
Yeah, so
that's.
yeah.
I'm gonna walk over to the barkeeper and ask him once again, like, where are the accommodations?
The corner. Where
Where the other two are? Where the other two are?
dog
Fuck.
things walked over to.
That's even worse than the guard. Holy fuck, man.
Well, they look like jackals, but they have human bodies, and I don't trust that.
That wasn't in character.
Oh.
I'm asleep. And not in a Russian accent.
You racist assholes.
I know, right? Humans fucking suck. Except for this guy. This guy's nice.
Audrey's gonna grab her blanket and carry it back over to Joe's character and lay it over his character.
Oh.
And then lay down right about where he is.
Oh.
Or sit against the wall.
Okay.
Alright, so is everyone just going to sleep
well,
now?
Lux is going to raise his hand up and ask if there's anyone here who does not have a bedroll.
I don't, but I'm fine. I'm not planning on sleeping.
I thought the bedrolls were with the blankets. So
Well, I mean, like a sleeping bag, kind of like traveler's bedroll, be more comfortable than just blankets and a hard floor.
If you have a a Dungeoneer's pack kit or a
Explorer's kit,
pack, you should
Yeah.
have one in it.
Yeah.
I will say, if anyone who cares to notice, by a table, like by the seat over here where Sareth started, there's a backpack on the floor with a bedroll in it. It is Sareth's. Like, she does have one. She just did not want to use it. Had no need. So it is over there if anybody else needs one and wants to find it and take it for a while. Sareth is unconscious and can't stop anyone. It's not hidden.
And Lux asks the second question: is there anything that anyone needs that they can't get here?
And your character's gone again. What the hell?
Like, he's addressing whoever's still awake in the group. If there's anything that anyone needs that they won't be able to get in the building.
I'm quite alright, thank you.
I think I'm good.
Audric's just shaking his head and saying, "No, I'm watching over this one
Kesh,
over
is
here."
there anything you need?
Maybe healing potions, just for later. We are going to go into combat, so.
I'm sure we can worry about those things later. I just meant more provisions, simple provisions.
No.
All right.
I'm good.
And so with that, Lux goes downstairs and goes into the restroom. Changes his appearance to that of a patron that he passed on the way into the restroom, and then just goes to stroll out the front door.
Oh.
My character keeps disappearing.
There's a lot of us here.
So there was no patrons when you guys went down the stairs.
Oh, there was none? All right,
There
then
was
my
some.
backup plan.
No, there was
Yeah,
some.
my
when you
backup plan
left.
was the bartender.
That's-
Okay.
That's okay too. But there was some when you guys came in the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, my other backup plan was the bartender. So.
Do you want to do the backup plan?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, hold on. You're walking in front of the bartender.
No,
There's
no,
the
upstairs.
bartender.
No, the upstairs bartender.
Oh, okay. All right,
So I went to the downstairs bathroom, changed into the upstairs bartender, and then.
That's a sentence I've ever heard one.
Okay. As you walk by the bartender downstairs,
Mhm.
he stops. He doesn't really stop you. He asks, "Oh, you're done for the night?"
Yeah, it looks like everyone up there is heading off to bed, so.
Weren't
Sure,
you
the
told
guards
to
can
keep
take
an
care of the
eye on
rest.
them?
Yes, but I'm sure the guards can take care of the rest. I need to go get some stuff from my place. You won't mind if I hop out for just a little bit, would you?
No.
Can I roll persuasion? Or does he
No.
just believe me?
Yeah. Like that's fine. Like make sure. Well, like.
I'll be back within the hour.
All right. I mean, if the guards comes in here, I won't like rat you out immediately, I guess.
All right. So, yeah. So then Lux heads out the door, and he's just heading fairly nearby because he lives in the slums, like the more rundown areas, to his place. Just to.
So as you walk outside, the guard stops you. It's like, where are you going?
I'm heading back to my home for just a few moments.
Or I thought
About
this
to
was
say
your
here-
home. Isn't your house like behind the inn?
Yes, and I need to go out the front door to go around to go there.
Oh, all right. Well, come back soon. Like you've been paid for a job.
I understand. I need to get stuff for myself to last through the night. I can't serve all of these people here with just what we have upstairs and serve myself as well.
Well, that's understandable. Those people up there, they're just rude. I bet they're
Ah.
drinking everything.
I know, right? And like these demi-humans.
Yeah.
So I walk on off around the back, but then sneak off to
Yeah,
sneak
oh,
off
no,
to
as
my
you're
place.
walking off, he says, "It's like, well, call any of us if you need help carrying anything. Like, we're here to help
Will
each
do,
other."
thank you. Will do, thank you.
Fucking fake ass racism. Fucking
Right?
sliding past the guard.
So yeah, Lux is just going back to his place. He came
Praise
pretty
demi-humans.
lightly prepared. He didn't have
These
much of his stuff
fucking-
on him,
these
so he
fucking
basically went back to his
demi-humans.
some food, some of his own food, and a bedroll, and then comes back.
Oh, back already.
Yeah, just like I said, just getting myself some food and a bedroll in case I want to sleep.
Yeah, all right.
So and then he heads back upstairs. Oh, he heads into the bathroom. Changes back, waits till the bartender's not looking, and heads upstairs.
Yep.
Slick.
So yeah,
And
Changelings.
comes in with a bag. Comes back here with a bag of stuff. Lays out a bedroll and some food. Starts eating and goes to sleep.
okay. All right.
How many of us are from Redbridge?
I think
I
three
am.
of you? Jesus. All right. Who's next?
I sent you a message, Sean.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that. You're next.
So this is why I like changelings. I get to have a out of combat.
So what's your planning, Post?
I exactly what I told you.
Oh, I thought you were waiting. You were waiting for a turn or something.
No, I was sincerely just.
Yeah. So okay. So who needs to do anything else? Who needs to
I think
sneak
we're-
out?
No one.
I think we're all heading to sleep.
All right. Dawn
New
of the
scene.
first
New
day.
scene.
Like,
Technically,
providing that they
it's
give
still
us
the
time
same
to shop
scene.
after. Like,
What?
there's nothing. Provided they give us time to shop after, there's nothing to do right now.
Because they're dicks.
They're all deeks.
Yeah. So as you guys awake, slowly, but you guys are waking up.
What the fuck? Whose clothes are these? Please tell me that someone is still
Also,
wearing them.
I have to mention something else here because I didn't put it in there. Audric wakes first.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, Sereth is just not in a good spot to wake up early, so.
Astrid
Ooh.
fell asleep at the table on top of her book.
Whose clothes am I laying on? Please tell me none of us did it.
Audric walks over. Audric
Oh,
walks
good.
over and pulls his clothes away.
Oh, thank God, I'm not nearly sore enough for that. Fantastic. Stands up, walks over, gets her bag, and rifles through. Oh, good, they did bring my bedroll. Oh, good, everything's still here. And puts her bag over her shoulder. Oh, look, the dick is back.
Yes, I am here.
Fantastic.
Good to see you are all prepared for a long journey ahead.
That's all I have.
How much did you all drink?
Well,
A bit.
enough.
I had like 4 drinks.
Could not,
Not
get
enough.
to it fast enough to outpace the other person.
I had
Pace
enough.
her right there.
Or is this supposed to be in character stuff?
Character.
Okay, I don't say anything.
Well, no matter. Not convoy. That's not the right word.
Caravan?
Yeah, the caravan. Thank you. The caravan waits outside.
Oh, thank God we have wagons. We're riding in wagons, right? We're not walking this whole way.
No. We
Thank
we
God.
need you
At
all to
least
be
you're
in
good
top
for
shape.
something.
Yeah, we need you all to be in top shape when you get there.
I don't care what anybody else says about you. You're
say
all
that,
right.
but you
I
gave us
still
free
don't like
access to all this liquor.
Yes.
It's
Not
shitty
all of us
liquor.
are gonna be in top shape.
Let's be honest. It's shitty liquor.
Plus, you'll have 4 days.
We'll
Have you
sober
heard
up
about
by then.
the last banquet?
Yeah, we have days
Maybe.
to travel. We'll be
Last banquet for the execution? That's not the right word. For the dam?
Alright, are we
Yeah.
getting
execution. What?
What?
It got very dark very fast. This is
Yeah.
every Elder Scrolls game ever.
Yeah.
Are we heading out now?
Do you need to say goodbyes to anyone? Because from what I heard, some of you actually live around here.
I said my goodbyes before I got here last night.
Good. Prepared.
Lux just shakes his head.
Alright.
Sounds like I missed this place anyway.
Alright, so whenever it is, just before we leave, I grab one more drink and down it.
Oh,
Oh.
no, yeah. Sarah grabs a couple, like 2 bottles.
Oh, you had to pay for those.
She tosses a gold onto the counter and grabs a couple bottles, whatever it'll pay for.
Yeah,
I have
the
been
company
paid.
only paid for one night. It's morning now.
Let me adjust my gold count. Here we go.
One.
I put
minus
one gold worth of alcohols is in my inventory, and it's shitty alcohol, so it's quite a bit.
Yeah, no, it's
It's some real
if you
shitty
look at the
whiskeys.
label, it says it's
Jack Daniels.
yes.
Jack Daniels.
Jack
Hell yeah.
Return.
Hey, I myself some fucking Jack
Deepest
Daniels.
lore.
Jack Daniels, greatest whiskey in the multiverse.
Yep.
I will also.
No, it's a drink. It's what we named
Yeah.
the drink. We got really
Yeah,
fucked
no.
up on Jack Daniels, actually.
It's the only whiskey in the universe.
Yeah, the other ones
Yeah.
actually kill people.
That's great.
Except if you're Dragonborn, then you're just like,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah, a lot
Fire
of the
whiskey.
drinks in this universe is made for Dragonborns or Draconics.
Firewater.
And will
hell
kill you if you're not
Yep.
if you're not Draconic.
And actually, the other one doesn't kill people; it only kills orcs. But
Oh,
since
yes.
most bartenders are orcs, they don't carry it.
Yeah.
I like it.
I will also put a gold piece on the counter to get my own bottle.
Already spending the gold. Typical.
Yeah.
We
I
got a
it.
fuckload of it.
I'm.
Well, yeah,
I have
like, I feel like a gold will get you like a growler of hard liquor.
like
Yeah, you get
spoiler
a
alert.
lot.
Sarah, one gold is like a night at the Marriott. So
Yeah.
like that's
Yeah.
some fucking. We got a couple bottles.
Yeah,
of-
Sarah's just paid for all of us, basically.
Yeah.
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 I think
Well,
that's
Sarah
why
has just
I'd be able
received.
to get you like a good, like a small house, honestly.
Sarah has just received more gold than she's pretty much ever seen in her entire life, so she's doing pretty fucking good.
Alright,
Like,
so I
like,
can grab a
gold
bottle
would,
of bars.
gold would
It's all
pay
paid
for a
for.
round. Yeah, gold would pay for like a not busy night, a not too
Yeah.
busy night.
Actually, Sean, out of character for spell purposes, how much alcohol would I be able to like just get? 'Cause, like, all I
that's
need is,
right.
Like
Jesus. Spell for how much gold are you planning on spending?
just one.
Just one? You could
I
probably
don't
get.
need much at all.
Can it be any alcohol? Like as long as they're cheap?
I believe so. Let me look.
Cause like, if I'm a dick, I could just give you like a shot
A
of Orc
bottle?
Killer or something.
Yeah, all it says is a small amount of alcohol or distilled spirits.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
gonna be
anything.
Jack Daniels. It's gonna be like 4 bottles.
Technically, if it's part of your thing where you have to do prepare it, you'll already have it.
Yeah, technically it's in your not conjuration
But-
kit.
Most of the time.
Material component pouch.
Yeah, it
He
should be in
might
your
not.
component pouch.
Jerry, did you take a component pouch or a focus?
No.
He took a
Okay, then
focus.
he
You don't
doesn't
need
have
it.
it.
Yeah, he doesn't might not have it.
Yeah.
He doesn't have either a component kit or a focus.
Oh, then.
Well, then, yeah, he needs the alcohol now.
Yeah, yeah. It'll give you like 5 bottles, like a good bottle, like a good, not like a puny beer bottle, but like like 40.
5
40s?
bottles of Jack Daniels.
Yeah.
That's what I've got also. Let
Yeah.
me add that to my inventory.
Yeah, that should be enough for you guys. So as you walk outside, you see the guards. They're all like preparing to leave, which is pretty much picking up their stuff, which is like a bag, like a satchel, where they were standing. They really didn't move much. And then you see like 2 wagons, like parked in front of the inn, and a horse. Says,
Sweet. Who's driving?
did you say that in character?
Yes.
A tiny, well, not really tiny. He's not really tiny. He's a small kobold kind of like pipes up. He's like, I'm driving one of them.
And the other one?
And another kobold, same voice, says the exact same thing.
Wonderful.
They're tiny.
How many people could fit in each of these carts? How like big are we talking? We talking like Conestogas? We talking
Like 4
Black
per wagon.
Mariahs?
4 inside the wagon and 2 in front.
So
in one of the
I'm not
wagons,
sure
someone's
enough
gonna have
for
to
these
sit with the driver.
I climb into the backmost wagon.
I'm gonna sit up next to one of the drivers.
Cool. So that's sorted. So everyone else can just kind of file in.
Yeah, I'm in the rear wagon.
I believe you
Alright.
should
I'll sit in the real
you
wagon
should
as
thoroughly
well.
investigate these wagons. You know, you gotta,
Fuck
you gotta
that.
kick the horses a little bit to see if they're full of air.
Wow.
You ruined
Do
Chun's
it.
entire plan.
Do
That's
it.
plot point number 2.
Do it.
Do your horses need a fill up?
You're
like
a
the
little
horse
So,
from
funny
Kevin.
thing about the last campaign, we did have steam-powered horses.
Yeah.
Oh,
Horse
yeah.
a little low on blink fluid.
Oh, yeah. But they were summoned from a coin.
Yeah, the coins, yeah. They're great.
I,
So,
I could just imagine someone
think
like
those
just
catch on.
kicking the horse.
Alright, so are we just on the way to the city now?
man, you guys get in. Are you actually gonna investigate the...
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me go ahead and toss a roll.
I'm really investigating the carts.
Yeah, go for it.
I mean, I'll toss a roll. I'm not doing like an in-depth anything, you know.
Wow.
Hell yeah. Hell
I think
yeah.
I'm trained in that.
I'm trained.
Oh, not investigate, but perception.
Wow, okay. So
Not
what
sure
you
if that's
see,
applicable here.
you find 2 boxes in each wagon, and you open it up, and there's it's filled with healing potions, honestly.
Hell yeah.
Health potions and jerky.
All ours. So rations and
Fuck yeah. All right. Baller. How many total?
Enough for two potions for each of you.
Cool.
Yeah.
Is that in each cart or overall?
Overall.
And what kind of healing potions are they?
They're the first
That'll
level,
do for
like
now.
the basic one. It's like 1d4 or something.
Basically
Minor.
piss water.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh, so the bearded man, who you guys never got his name, comes up to forgot Joe's character's name. I'm sorry. Give me a
Sarah.
Sarah, and says, "Oh, I see you
Depends.
found the potions.
Are these for us, I'm assuming?
Yep, they're for you.
Fantastic.
That is the only equipment you're gonna get until you get to the city.
Wonderful. We shouldn't need it until then.
No, you shouldn't. We're not. If we see any kind of combat, we're running away from it.
Wonderful. How many guards are accompanying this caravan, if any?
Oh, don't like fighters or guards in general?
Any of your group, any of the white men? Are they coming with us to ensure that we go
The
there and
white-
don't kidnap these?
Sorry, did you just say white man?
He did.
I don't
Remember,
know
Shen,
what
you
you mean by
decided
white
this.
man.
Yeah.
White mains. I said fucking white mains.
Oh, okay, white mains.
It did
That
not
makes more
sound
sense.
like that
It
at
did
all.
not sound like white mains.
And then
Yes.
in a
You said all
sarcastic
this.
tone, otherwise, if you don't come with us, what's to stop us from like kidnapping these kobolds and taking the wagons and the gold and the potions? Like, are you coming with us?
Well, yes, they have their own horses.
Okay, that's what I was asking. How many?
Just 4. The only
Four?
4 that was stationed outside. Now, I heard you were trying to leave last night.
I did not try to leave. Thank you very much.
We're looking for better accommodations than a table.
Did you not like the blankets?
I am perfectly fine with a table.
I was not.
Well,
I mean,
tough
you
nuts.
comped a night at the bar. You couldn't comp a night in an inn.
No.
To be fair, I made it worth your money. And then I climb into the wagon and sit there.
You'll have plenty of time to rest after the expedition.
He means when we're dead.
Hey, I get it. Thank you.
Yes, that is also true. If you're dead, you get to rest. But if you survive, you also get to rest. Now, I do not wish for most of your death.
He does wish for some of them.
I do hope some of you make it back.
You'd better hope not all of us.
No.
And then I'm cutting my conversation. Toast, it looks like you're preparing spells like in like Pathfinder. You don't have to prepare them like that because you got spell slots. As long as you prepare like your level 1 spells or whatever, like you just
Yeah, you really.
No, I know.
cure wounds
I have
and-
to prepare. I have to prepare spells as a cleric.
Oh, right, but that's
I'm
your
putting
spell
shit
list
now.
that you cast out of. You don't actually have to use those 3 spells today.
No,
Like, you
I
could
know.
cast Cure
I'm
Wounds
not.
3 times.
I'm not. I'm telling Sean specifically which ones I'm preparing.
Okay, I'm just saying because you got Cure Wounds twice, so you could fill that slot with something else. 'Cause you don't need
No,
to
I-
do it like that.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure.
I don't cast spontaneously. I have to prepare spells.
No, but remember we talked about this. It does. The
Right.
book may say otherwise, but it's still It's still gameplay-wise done the same way.
So the prepared spells just means that you're picking which spells off of the entire cleric list that you're going to be able to pick from today, but you're essentially spontaneously casting through the slots, picking which
But
one
it's
of
just
that
not
smaller
spontaneously
list.
casted because they didn't
Right.
word it that
It's the
way
same
for
way like
clerics.
wizards work, is you're just picking which ones off of your book you're going to cast for the day, but you still don't have to cast all of them and you don't have to pick them like that.
Yeah, and you can cast them in any combination you want that
Which
day.
is so
as you
dumb.
choose.
But you need a long rest between switching.
No, it's
Yeah.
just like it's just weird, like how they worded it. Like they make it sound like you had to put the spells into the slots right away, but no, you don't.
Yeah, no, not at all. That's
Yeah.
why I've got
Which is
I've
why
got
I
4
don't
spells
get-
but 2 slots.
I don't know why they try making a difference between spontaneous casters and prepared casters because gameplay wise they do the same thing.
Well, the reason
Actually-
the spontaneous casters just have meta magic. That's the only difference.
Oh.
And there's one specific reason for if you want to ambush us in the middle of the night after we've gone to sleep, because you still need an hour to prepare spells.
Right. And
That is-
if you don't take that at the beginning of your rest, then you're fucked.
It's literally the only time it's relevant.
And not to
Oh, I
mention the
see.
fact that like a sorcerer can cast out of their entire spells that they know, where a wizard has to pick a very small portion of the ones they know.
Yeah, same with clerics, right? They have to choose from.
Clerics
Same
get
with
a very
clerics.
small amount of the entire fucking spell.
And they have to choose from that small list.
No, they have the entire cleric spell list. Every day they make a small list.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Okay. Yep. And this is the list that he's giving me now.
Right, but he can adjust that because he doesn't need cure wounds twice.
Yeah, I'm trying to read it up.
Yeah, essentially like however many you get to prepare, which is I believe any number plus your wisdom mod. Cleric preparing spells.
I'm reading it.
That's the advantage of being an Eldritch Knight. I have all my spells.
Yeah,
prepared
wisdom
in range.
modifier plus your cleric level.
Okay.
So
Oh yeah,
3
but
plus
the
your wisdom.
trade-off for
level.
Eldritch Knight is you have a smaller pool of spells you actually know.
Yeah, and
Like,
you only
always
hit
have
like
them
level 4
memorized.
spells.
Yeah, that's the trade-off.
Sorcerer is also memorized.
Mm-hmm. But so yeah, so you can prepare. I think it's like, I mean, assuming you have a wisdom of 20, which I don't know if you do or not, that'd be like 8 spells, and then you can cast those in any combination through the smaller number of slots that you have. So that's going to give you some more
Oh, I see. That's the difference.
flexibility. That's all. Because that is exactly how Pathfinder had you prepare
Yeah,
spells.
yeah. I remember Pathfinder specifically. They made you do it that way.
You had to prepare the spells.
Yeah,
And those are the
prepare
only
the
ones you
spells
can
into the
cast.
spell slots. And then same with 4th edition.
4th edition was the same, and so was 3rd.
Yeah.
Or 3.5.
Yeah, 3.
This is a recent change, and I like
Yeah.
it a lot better than the old one. The spellcasters being
It just
more
like
flexible.
it makes it. There's a difference in lore. In gameplay, there's not much difference as you're casting it.
Well, I mean, it gives you more
No.
flexibility with like what you're able to do because like it lets you prepare. Like this way, you can actually prepare other spells other than cure wounds as a cleric and do other shit.
Yeah, yeah,
You're not just a heal slut.
yeah. So honestly, the biggest difference is like clerics and most spellcasters, they get to change the spells at every rest, while like warlocks, they had to change it at every level up.
At
I think it's true
warlock,
for sorcerers too.
yeah, sorcerers only get to change at levels.
Yep.
Warlocks only get to change at levels. Wizards can learn new spells as they encounter them in the world. Druids and clerics. Yeah, if you find a spell scroll as a wizard, you can spend some time and copy it into your spell book and just learn it.
Oh, you don't even have to expend it? Okay.
Yeah,
you can also
the spell scroll is consumed by the process, but
Oh,
like
okay.
you can just transcribe it into your spell book.
Jesus, I didn't
And you
know
can
that
also
part.
roll later on. You can also just start rolling Arcana checks on spells that you just cast.
That you watch people cast and then try and like recreate it later. It just double to
That's really cool. Is
describe.
anyone, and no one's playing that. Huh.
Yeah,
No.
because wizards are not spontaneous as well. Wizards are also technically prepared, but they're the
Right.
same as
Yeah,
clerics.
the only Wizards always in every single edition of Wizards has always suffered. They're weak as hell early game, and then OP as shit late game.
Yeah.
Yeah, if a properly prepared wizard is horrifying, but an unprepared wizard is dead.
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
Yeah,
So,
those,
anyways, as you guys
I'm
are
also
saying,
yeah.
you guys are like
My-
arguing about how to like prepare spells as like what spellcasters. It's been 4 days.
We've just been we spent 4 days arguing about how to prepare spells.
It's like, how does your magic work? I don't know.
I haven't figured that part out yet.
So, is there anything that you want other players to know about, other characters to know about, like during this 4 days? Alexis,
So,
are you asleep? Oh, no.
character interaction.
Okay. Yeah, like
Not at this
dice.
point.
I guess for Lux at one point falls asleep, and while asleep kind of shifts into his female appearance. Mid sleep, kind of like accidentally revealing to everyone the changeling.
Oh. Yeah, there's no reaction from Seraph.
Yeah.
Audric would notice this, but not make any point to mention it.
Yeah.
Audric, during the entire time, Audric is usually last to sleep, early to rise, or first to rise.
Mm-hmm. And like
And
whenever
and the other 4 people of your party are 2 tieflings and then 2 dog.
exactly.
So
It's partly why it's like after basically the reason Lux just kind of didn't like completely cover up whenever they went to sleep on the caravan was after pretty much seeing how everyone reacted towards the employer. I was like, all right, I feel comfortable with like, and he explains it too after he wakes up. It just kind of felt comfortable. Like, yeah, I feel like you guys wouldn't freak out.
we understand the bigotry.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially for like, as a changeling, I'm one of the rarest races. Like especially like with the Kenra, like too. I know those guys would understand as like an especially rare race.
Yeah.
Also, I guess I'll take this time to kind of like explain the description of my character because no one has said anything really much to my character to get one. But I'm just kind of in, just basic clothing, nothing too crazy, just long blonde hair, but you do notice that I have heterochromastia, one purple eye and one a really, really light blue.
That's hot.
For real?
Okay.
I mean, it is, but like.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's pretty much the gist of it.
So
As
I
we're
feel
on
like
this
over
one-
these 4 days after like we all kind of had the same initial feelings towards the dude, we just all started like talking a bit more and just being a bit more casual with each other.
Oh yeah,
We just
Like
Astrid-
Lux, at least Lux
a
for
little
sure.
bit, a little bit.
At least
mean,
Lux for sure.
That's kind of funny because the dude is still in the caravan with you guys.
Oh yeah,
I'm
but he's just not
still-
in the. He's not in the cart.
Yeah.
Astrid is
ultimately-
way into
Oh,
her book, by the way. Like she's like super into this book.
I talked to
What
people a
book
bit,
is
but
it? Can we see what book it is or like anything about it?
Oh yeah, Freya's not Freya. Oh my god.
You're down,
fine.
you're doing it.
Astrid is totally down to just tell you what this book is. It's not a secret.
I'm gonna
Secrets out.
guess. I want to guess. It's like a fucking
Secrets
history
out.
of her family or some shit. It's like it is like a or like fantasy stories about her ancestor. It's got to be something
No,
like that.
it's erotica.
It's
Oh
fan
my
fiction.
god.
It's historical fan fiction.
Yes.
Oh god, that's disgusting.
It's an heirloom passed down from like generation to generation within her family, and it's something that she never actually got to see until she left her hometown. And it's like the complete written history of Freya Gargona, and it's supposed to have been actually written by her.
Hell yeah, that's what I thought. All right, cool. It's a cool book.
Cool as fuck.
Oh, about the book. It's a complete history, but they're really vague on the names.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Very vague in the names.
Yeah. Like there's people in it like with descriptions, but they're not named.
Yes.
So let's see. Y'all would have noticed this by Sereth by now. So, when she's not like sleeping or like trying to like read over Astrid's shoulder or just like pester guards or shit, she is like practicing different accents almost like habitually, just running through like almost like nonsense phrases in them to herself. And then every now and then, like when most people are asleep, you'll see her like summoning different kinds of weapons, like trying out new ones or some shit almost. Like, you know, here's a mace or here's a crazy ass axe or here, you know, just like flexing a muscle almost. It's like an exercise she does pretty consistently. And now that she's on the road, like she is drinking a surprisingly small amount, despite the fact that she has the bottles with her, like a bit every now and then, but virtually nothing compared to that night.
Every few days, Audric, before he goes to bed, prays to his god or his goddess.
Praise the sun.
remember the sun well.
He just stands on the back of the wagon and just
Which one?
assume
Which
that
one
life
is that?
goes.
Which one is your god or goddess?
Are you asking in or out of character?
Well, I'm asking out of character because if we've been hearing him pray for a few.
Is it quiet
nights-
or silent or vocal?
It's quiet.
Gotcha.
It's I made
There was
what
a
noise?
there was like a crackly noise.
And there's
Yeah,
blood
it's like
breathing.
metallic.
Yeah, like
it sounded like
clang,
metal.
but post. What you were saying?
It's a goddess I chose from the regular Eberron, but just made it for this campaign. It's not the gods from Shun's campaign, but sort of a lesser deity.
Gotcha. I imagine like is it like once every few days or so we're on the road for it was 4 days travel. So does it happen on like
Yeah,
night
it's like-
2 and night 4 or just night 3?
Night 2.
Night 2? Okay. If it doesn't happen again, then Seraph isn't going to come. Anyone else?
I tried finding out people's reasons for joining this quest. So, like, I'm joining partly because this company is quite infuriated me and I just don't trust them, but I want the money and I want to find out what they know. Does anybody else want to share?
Well, personally, like, the money turned out to be surprisingly better than I expected, but it is pretty much just the blackmail.
Yeah.
Not necessarily that, like, because the blackmail is severe, but it's more like, hey, I'm surprised that I was able to be blackmailed in this way. I would like to at least get some money so I can no longer be blackmailed in this way through purchase of, I don't know, anything that can prevent that from happening again.
Well, they say you can take our lives, but they can't take freedom.
Yeah, no, they can totally do that. Like, they can
As we
totally do that.
discovered these, as we discovered, these guys are assholes. So
Yeah. Well, I believe by the words in the letter, they have at least an eye on, which normally I wouldn't care about. I haven't seen her since I was a child, but honestly, for that reason, I'm actually curious, possibly at the end of seeing her. I don't care what happens either way, anyway, in the meantime, but I'm here for money and, more importantly, the status I use from completing this job.
The only response that I give is that I'm looking for information.
Well, if you must ask, they know something. I need to know how they knew it, and I need to know what they know. That's it. Somebody got too close to something that I didn't want them to know. And somebody got too close to something I didn't want me to know.
Mysterious.
I'm just hoping they keep the promise at the end of it.
I'd rather not end up dead. Yeah, they might just pull this gold off our corpses. Wouldn't surprise me.
Not the gold I'm worried about.
No, I know.
Why are my glasses?
They said they had something that belongs to my family that they really honestly shouldn't have. So I'm
Hey.
really curious as to see how they managed to get it.
I'm right there with you.
Odric is listening in the conversation. He says, "This gold is not for me. It's for someone else in
I
particular."
noticed. What, do you have, like, a kid? Someone you're trying to support?
None that he knows of.
An infirm mother
That's the
who is
answer.
sick and dying, and you are trying to provide a better life for her?
They're just gonna keep romanticizing it until you tell us, you know.
I've used all these lines before. Please tell me when I'm getting close.
In all honesty, his reasons are his own. If he doesn't want to share, then
Oh, I
that's
know.
fine.
I'm just fucking with him. He's actually a very nice guy.
This
Not
may be
many-
a bit
not many people would,
but this may be a bit ADHD, but I just put my glasses on for like the first time in weeks and forget how much better I could see with them. Because like I'm just sitting here looking at the screen, I look over, there's my glasses. I'm like, oh hey, I put those on. I'm like, oh my god, I can see details.
Great.
Like I just now noticed that the beard goes past the bubble on the dude that gave us the job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, I didn't even notice that.
It's a lot of beard. Yeah, it's an extended bubble or an extended beard.
3D effect.
Yeah.
That's
It's
honestly
like
how I
it's
feel right now.
coming right at me.
It's the last thing you want to be coming. Well, it's not made out the last.
Alright, so what are we doing now?
Alright.
We're
Sleeping.
just traveling through the city.
I'd say we're all pretty much done talking, so.
Okay.
I think that's the bulk of the interaction we want to go for. Time for a new scene!
I guess, like, I could... show
Maybe?
you guys- Yeah, I guess. Hold on.
I mean, it's
I
only
wanna
like
see if we can
2:20.
add- It's kind of cool that we went to the bar and there's an actual bar to look at.
I like that, yeah. Oh. It's
Oh.
dark.
The fog of war.
We're gonna be in the fight.
Place your characters in the
No
non-fogged
parents.
area.
Oh shit.
Fine.
Look, I think I need to
It's
zoom in
imprisoning
again.
me.
Hey, you don't have
I
to
need to
zoom out
zoom in.
this time. That is what you're looking at right now.
Oh, hey, there we go.
Now, there's gonna be like a
I
flash
can't
forward
see.
kind of thing.
Shen,
Which
you're gonna have
way
to
is the
like make
non-fog
that
bit?
bit white.
There's
Yeah,
still some
white,
fog.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's still
Yeah,
some
because we
There's white
can
fog. I
barely
can't
see my
where to put my
character.
What do you mean you don't see your character?
Okay.
'Cause
There's
Like,
fog obscuring it on the edges, like down in that little blank space where the black isn't. Like I can't barely see anything.
Yeah, there's a gray
I can
fog
see-
over our characters.
I see your characters really well. I'm confused.
There's a
I
gray box
don't.
on our end.
You're also the GM. You should be able to see everything really
can
well.
see
Right.
through
So
the
no,
fog of
but like
war.
on my screen, it's a gray fog, the whole thing, and then the places where you guys are placing is the correct area.
So what we see is the entire screen
I
is
think-
black except for a very small gray rectangle at the bottom.
No, that's right.
think
That's
we're
right. That's right.
But it's blurry as fuck. I literally can't see anything.
Yeah,
I can't see my
like
character whatsoever.
we
Can
do
you
not
zoom in?
appear on top of the gray.
Yeah, we are below
appear
it.
Yeah,
underneath
we're
the
not on
gray.
top of the gray.
We are into the gray.
Can you cut out that part?
No.
Oh shit then.
I
Well,
mean,
we
What?
can't see our characters, so we're
Yeah.
there, but we can't see where they are.
I just looked at Alexis' screen. I saw all you guys. Let me see it again.
Yeah, the people on the bottom can move back and forth, but it's like a shadow.
We kind of see
Oh,
ourselves
that's
a little bit.
interesting. I don't understand why that happened. Hold on. Alright.
Actually, I mean, I can move my character
Oh,
regardless,
cool.
just because that's where.
That probably
that's
didn't
where-
do so well, did
We
it?
just went black. Everything's black.
You guys are moving your characters, though.
We died.
Yeah,
We're dead.
No, it's because if you just hover your own over your own character,
you
the
can't
little
see it,
icon
yeah.
changes anyway. No, I mean
Like your mouse.
your
Nope,
arrow
now
changes.
it's-
Yeah.
Now it's back to the same thing.
I know. I'm trying to fix it.
Danny, where are you? I don't even know my brother.
Brother!
Brother.
You laugh, but that isn't the entire reason for my
Brother.
I'm
As
I'm
twins,
on
we
the
this is-
right.
this-
I'm on the right edge of the gray.
I have no idea where I am.
Yeah.
No,
Shouldn't try
I'm
and fix
fixing it.
that.
I'm fixing it. Hold on.
Actually, you could ask Shun, and he could do like a hot and colder thing.
By the way, you guys are continuously making like multiple tokens of your characters.
We can't see shit.
I can't see anything.
I know. I'm fixing it. God damn it.
I should take a picture and like literally show you what we're looking at.
No, I saw.
Okay.
It's just pretty much nothing but like.
Yeah, which is weird because like it says that's how I reveal the fog of war, and I'm clicking on it.
Yeah. See, the problem is in the bar. The most brotherly thing that we could have done is killed that guard.
I wanted to.
I wanted to as well, but sometimes you got to do the stuff you don't want to do.
Right?
Like let a guy live.
I just now realized when I went to say something to my brother and I muted myself, I didn't unmute myself. So right before Shun said we made a bunch of tokens, I said I'm either making 60 elves or no elves because it won't show me anything.
I'm
And then he said
trying
that,
my
I was like, oh,
best, guys.
And then I look down at my phone and I see I'm still muted. I'm like, oh. Good timing, I guess.
I'm trying.
Okay, the image on Discord is actually super awesome.
Yeah.
Who's breathing? Like heavily.
What image?
Sounds like eating chips or something and breathing very heavily. Yeah.
What image are we talking about on Discord?
I said something in the D&D chat.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That's fucking awesome.
There was a comic shop that used to be down the street from
That do
my mom's
anything?
work. No. And it used to have a table like that.
Okay, do you guys
Yeah.
have
Oh, that's an awesome picture. I love that picture.
do you guys have on the toolbar to your left side a square? Like
Yes, I have a square.
So you have the arrow and then you have the square Then can you
I
click
can
on
draw a
that?
shape. Yeah.
What
Draw
shows
shape.
up?
Draw shape. Freehand polygon line text.
Oh, you guys only got that. Do you guys have the thing one over that?
Oh shit, we can still draw.
And then it immediately vanishes.
Yeah.
Into the
Not,
void.
not
No,
for
we don't.
Shun. So
No, we
so
don't have
try
the
your
option.
best, Draw penis.
I'm
We should
looking at
try and not
Nine
do a
penis
lot
drawings,
because in
let's
that case, we boggish computer out. And also potentially draw on top of.
Huh. Apparently, I could do that.
But what I was saying is, there was a comic shop down the road from my mom's like old work, and they had a table like that was full sized, and all of the traps were like functioning as if it was like a little like playset.
Yeah.
So there was actually like a tunnel where a boulder like was triggered, and you could roll down a ramp and roll down the hallway. There were like swinging log
Hey,
traps.
can you guys
and
stop
stuff
like posting stuff? Because it's like.
I'm
so...
not doing anything.
I'm not doing anything. I'm fucking stepped away from my computer.
And it's like, too, I think one of the cool things about like the one that I posted is like it just looks like a tile, so you could make whatever you.
Yeah, that's what it was made of. It was a bunch of tiles.
Yeah, and that's so cool because you could actually change that if you have tiles, you could change it up, put different coverings on different sessions.
Oh yeah, it looks very cool.
I'd love to get one of like the big touchscreen TVs and turn it into a table.
Oh yeah.
Because like even like using that for Roll20 super nice.
I know who this is. Better stop.
It's not. It's not me.
well, with the with like the touchscreen TVs, even better than that is to use just Tabletop Simulator, since you only need the one copy.
Why is it doing this like this time? Last time you.
Yeah,
we
it was
started the
completely
thing, you
fine
had me
last
look
time.
Perfect with the white thing.
I know. I'm really confused.
Now it's all black.
Yeah.
Well, we knew this was going to happen. Our first foray into Roll20, we're going to have to figure out a lot of things.
Right.
So this is just part of the growing pains.
Yeah. Let's go with that.
Sean, I'm trying to give you an out. Take it.
I am taking it. How about now? Is it still gray?
Yep.
Yeah. You may have to forego the fog of war.
Yeah. Well, right now it's the
Use
advanced
squares.
fog of war. Oh, what the hell?
Well, then make it the mundane fog of war.
Yeah. Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Try that.
Hello?
It's still gray. I can't
The
see.
computer muted itself.
Oh.
Okay, there we go. So I totally didn't hear you because the computer muted you. DJ.
You who? Me or me? Okay.
Someone's having a soda.
I'm making another drink.
You said it's advanced fog war now.
Try removing the fog of war entirely and see what happens.
See if you guys can play stuff. Okay.
Yeah, well, if we can see our characters.
So there is no
I
way
mean-
for me to actually get rid of the fog of war.
Oh, great.
How about while you have the fog of war up, you make little black boxes over everything you don't want us to see, and then when you want us to play on that map, you take off the fog of war and you move those boxes as you see fit afterwards.
Well, because when you make an object and you place an object on top of an object, I can't delete one of those. I had to delete both.
Wow.
Yeah.
How was?
Well, that's weird. Come on.
Can you try just like? Can you copy the?
How about now? Can you guys see it?
Just more gray.
What the hell?
It's a
Yeah, just
different.
all
It's a
gray.
different gray.
It's
But-
a gray with
That's
a big old
black.
cross in it.
Is it?
Yeah,
It still just looks great to me.
it's. I mean, it's gray, but it's a foggy gray. And like you said, there's just boxes
How
everywhere.
about now?
Screen.
Yes, but in the area you have drawn will be
And that's exactly what I've been doing.
and it should be the eye,
Right? Yeah. I
and
see
then
it.
reveal areas.
I'm wondering if it's just something with this particular like map that got messed up.
Maybe.
All right, sorry, but I gotta get something to drink because my throat is on fire. I don't know what's wrong with me.
That's fine.
Plus, it's not the regular Fog of War. It's advanced Fog of War. Thank you very much.
Well, then turn off.
This isn't
advanced
regular
That's what I'm
darkness.
trying to
This
do. Did you not hear what I said the
Advanced
first time?
darkness.
While we're getting stuff.
I
figured
heard
out,
what you
but-
said. It's just it's confusing because we can't see the GM settings.
Ba-da-ba-da-bum-bum.
Alright, time to look at Advanced Fog of War.
You can also adjust the GM opacity slider. Oh, so you can essentially see what we see if you want to.
Oh, how do you do that?
There's a GM opacity slider.
Okay. Where would that be?
Under the page toolbar for Fog of War.
I don't have it. Like, I'm confused.
I'm looking at the wiki.
Yeah, I know, but like my Fog of War. Yeah, that's weird. I don't have the full Fog of War.
If you would like to cover the tabletop completely up with fog again, select the Reset Fog subtool. Confirmation window will appear first to ensure that the action is made by mistake.
Right. Advanced Fog of War. Thank you. Ah, yeah, this is the one I had to pay for. Oh God.
What? What did you just realize?
It clears away dynamically as the token moves across the page.
So everyone sees the information separately. So you don't see even your icon at all?
Nothing.
No, I just see gray.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
And then it's like around the edges of the map, it's like slightly faded.
What if you put down a token?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Yeah, because like we don't even see the grid.
Settings. Do you have page settings for your Advanced Fog of War?
I would have to shut. Yeah, I do, but like everyone has to leave the game. There's my icon.
Diagonally.
Yeah, I don't see that.
Everybody should just leave for a couple minutes and just come back then.
Bye-bye.
Maybe if we would just refresh the page. 'Cause I did that one.
I already
fixed
tried
it.
to refresh.
Shit.
I leaving game now.
Yeah.
On my way.
Alright. In the game.
Are we done?
Yeah, and the Fog of War's still there too. Alright.
Well, that's because I didn't change the setting yet.
Alright. Exit the game temporarily.
I was
come back in.
refreshing.
Alright, I'm out of. Gary.
I'll
Yep,
just wait
all
until you
still right.
refresh the. Give me some time, Jesus.
Yeah, I'm still doing it, bitches.
I was testing to see if it had refreshed for me. I'm looking at the.
In the character sheet, huh.
Tell us when things are set back up.
Okay, it still says the reveal areas, polygon reveal, hide areas, and
I'm
reset
back.
fog tools are still available in advanced.
I'm back.
You can apparently run both of them simultaneously.
Yeah, I
Did
saw
a lot
that.
of people?
But
Did a
here's
lot
the
of people
problem.
just disconnect?
Do you have
They
dynamic
disconnected.
lighting on?
See if
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
disconnect
everything's
and
on,
for a sec, so it
except
shouldn't fix
for
it.
I can't reset it. I'm not. Huh. Settings.
Did everyone leave the game?
Hold on.
Ah, there he is.
Yeah.
Ah, there we go. Okay. Token default. That's on it.
Looks like Virus and Pi, me, and Alexis are still in the game.
I'm
Just
loading
being
back in by
alternate.
now.
Like I could hear people because of the Discord, which is throwing me off.
So, it apparently turned itself off. Okay. Well, yeah, should do worked. Oh wait, there was another option for that. Oh, done. What was over here? Player permissions. Emits light. Advanced view distance. Advanced fog of war. Let's just make it. What's the average eyesight? It's like
30 feet.
30 feet.
Yeah,
Okay.
30.
Yeah, so there we go. That should work now. I don't know why it gave me the option to use Fog of War if it wasn't enabled in the main menu.
Oh, cool. So now it'll like auto show 30 feet around.
Maybe Fog of War is a premium feature.
It is a premium feature. I paid for it.
Oh.
So we should be good.
Um.
I'm not seeing anything. I just set my token down.
Yeah, me too.
I think you have to do it with everyone? Because I'm looking at the token settings right now.
My character should still be on there, shouldn't he?
Well, if you disconnected,
Yeah.
reconnected.
All right, can we get back in now?
Yes, go for it.
Shall we put our characters in again?
I just see
give
black.
Me 1 second.
All I see is
Yeah,
black.
he needs to make our starting area first.
Yeah.
Darkness imprisoning me.
Well, that too, but like, you guys already had character sound, so that was confusing.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
delete
use the
mine.
rest real quick.
Hopefully I deleted mine.
I deleted it already.
Nope, still gray.
Try putting your character down. Oh.
Nope, I got him down.
Alright. I'm gonna mute myself and look up the tutorial really quick.
That's weird. I just changed that too. Enable size, one side to dynamic lighting.
It's great.
So good, you just watch this with your lens on. Resort to the last side, you know. Oh, okay, hold on.
Hey, running with both fog of war simultaneously.
Okay, let's see. Non-joint events token. Oh, well, okay. Let's see. 30 feet by 30 feet. All players sees light. Has sight. 30 feet. Save changes. Did that work?
I'm back.
Did you guys see anything improvement?
Nothing changed.
No, same thing.
No, although the darkness is a different kind of darkness than I saw at first. You can kind of see like grids, which the first darkness did not.
Okay. Has sight. Okay. I have to do this. Yeah.
What?
Oh god, it's gonna
What's up?
suck. I had to do this for every token.
What do you have to do?
30
Or
by
should I
30.
drag my token into the gray
Yes.
square?
Yep.
Okay.
So the problem was,
Oh.
the fog of war.
I can see.
Yeah.
Oh, every person responds to the fog of war individually.
Yep. So I have to change that for you guys.
Oh.
Well, there will come a point where you'll have to update that for my character. Not
Yep.
yet. There will come a point.
For what reason?
Because eventually I'm going to get an ability that gives me perfect
Can you
dark
guys
vision
stop
for
making
120
tokens
feet.
of the same character?
Mine disappeared. I deleted it by accident. Sorry.
Okay.
He's still there. You have 2 of them now.
I know, but I can't see them anymore for some reason. Here, I'll delete one. How about that?
No, god damn it! I was setting that one up.
Just
Sorry. All right.
That
I'm gonna,
shouldn't
I'm
delete
not
it.
touching
Just
anything.
nobody.
If this is
Nobody
because the area is
touch
dark, I have
any.
60-foot dark vision.
Yeah, eventually I'm going to have an upgrade to my dark vision where I'll in 120 feet.
Yeah, but it's not actually dark. It just
Okay.
Yeah, it just your
No,
line
I
of
know,
sight.
but my vision will.
Yeah, we'll change that. Yeah.
Yeah, eventually, but not yet. Ba-dum, ba-dum. I do have to work
LOL.
tonight.
It's gonna be 3 here, so it's gonna be 4 over you.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's almost 5 here.
Uh-huh. It is. Well, no, it's 3:45.
Alright, so how many are set up so far?
4:45
Don't
here.
touch any of them. I'm trying to go. I'm not actually looking at the names.
Oh, so you're actually an hour further than us. Cool. So
Yeah,
that
I'm
we
East
covered
Coast.
3 time zones.
So 30 by 30 feet is a huge distance.
It is.
Might have to change the emits light to some. Yeah, let's change all your emit lights to smaller. Okay, it's like showing up way too much. Let's do that.
Oh, hey, I see the space
Yay.
now.
That sounds like a person saying round.
Wow.
Wow.
It was. I was replying to my cat.
Like, yeah.
Sean, are you using both at the same time?
Yeah.
That might be.
Oh, you didn't see it. It's working.
Is it?
It is.
Yeah, he just needs to set it up for each individual.
Token, yeah. Now here's a question. Do I have to do this for every time you make the token?
Probably.
You want to find out?
I feel like
I
you should.
do want to
leave-
find
I
out,
feel like you
but
should
not
be able to
yet.
save the token.
Well, before you go to work, like, I can delete my token because I know I have it working. Let me make it.
Do I have a token on the field?
Alright, You do not, because you deleted all of them as I was making it.
No.
Fog of War and Advanced Fog of War are each their own individual layers of fog.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, there's
When you're
black fog
revealing
and gray fog.
areas, you're either revealing into the Fog of War or the Advanced Fog of War.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
so like
In order to reveal areas, for the regular Fog of War, it's the Alt key, and it's Control for Advanced Fog of War. Try that.
I got it though.
yeah, well, you can also set it up so the tokens have vision
Yeah.
regular. So that way when you move the tokens, it'll automatically shift it, so he doesn't have to keep redoing it. He only has to
Yeah.
redraw the advanced.
And it looks like a lot now, Sean, but when you do like dungeon tiles and stuff, you can set walls that actually block vision.
Yep.
So it limits things a lot tighter.
Yep. That's what I'm gonna end up doing. But okay, Joe, go ahead and delete your character. If you don't have it out yet.
I do. Character's right here.
Alright, delete
Deleted.
him.
And brought back.
And then move him forward a little bit.
I have no vision.
You have no vision. Ah, god
Nope,
damn it.
everything is gray.
There's probably a way we can figure out to
Yeah,
like,
we have to
see
do
Try-
Joe's way. Yeah. No, sorry, Post's way.
I don't know which way or which reveal area you did. Try pressing Alt and then
I know, I
revealing
heard
like
you.
a small corner and then Control.
Oh, looks
No,
like
it's interesting. Is I actually have visibly two different kinds of fog from the areas that I saw. So like when I moved my character to the left some, it opened up a new area, and now that area was all light gray,
That's complete Fog of War.
and then all the rest was black.
now we have black.
Mhm.
Now we have a patch of gray.
Okay.
And
Now
now
what's the
try
control?
doing the other one.
So
Was
if
it
you-
Alt?
Yeah.
I froze it.
Yeah, so new technology. It's always destined to end this way for a while.
Are you sure it's Alt?
Yeah, that's what the wiki says.
Control for one and Alt for the other.
Because Alt isn't actually doing anything.
Give me a sec. It's still a regular. Because the forum is essentially saying when you're using both, they're both two separate layers.
Yeah, that makes
You have
sense.
to
Yeah.
reveal both the layers at once.
Yeah.
Alt key modify only Fog of War's fog layer. Control key modify only Advanced Fog of War's fog layer. So try Control.
I did. That was the first one.
Oh.
Try holding
yeah.
both.
Alt is supposed to be the other one. Go into your.
So when you press Alt, all it does is makes it so like you can't like the squares don't disappear.
Give me a sec. Fog of War reveal. RR. But that might reveal all of it. Fog of War hide RT. You could try using one layer of Fog of War. Just the advanced.
You can't. Once you activate it, you can't turn it off. Unless there's a way to turn it off.
Fog. No. Yeah, there should be an option under there to disable Fog of War. And then there's an advanced Fog of War that you can enable instead. And it should just be a box. I don't know what menu because I'm not on the GM thing. Maybe. It looks like something at the top of the page where you normally activate Fog of War.
So there's no option to turn on fog. Like, god damn it! Restart. God, don't restart my computer.
Automatic up.
Okay,
Yeah,
it looks like there's a page icon that's supposed to be towards the top of your end.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see it? It should be at like the top right.
Yeah.
It says
yeah, I see the
page
page icon. Yeah,
toolbox.
I have the page icon. Yeah. Oh, you could go from the page setting from here. Okay, I see.
Then you go to the page settings. Then you can scroll down to Fog 4.
Okay, yeah, I see it. Oh, well, fuck you, game. Dim light reveals. All right. Oh, so it turns out when you enable dynamic lighting for the whole game, it doesn't enable it for the pages you already made.
Huh.
Wow. All right, well, let's see if that worked.
Yeah, I can see a grid.
So can I.
Actually, I can't see the grid.
Nope, I can see the grid.
You want one of us to plop down a character?
Reveal an area, I guess. Or the area.
See more space. But it's still kind of gray. Let me toss a character.
No,
Yeah, I can't see.
Nope.
see the fog.
Can't see my character.
Can't see the character. I can just see the
Yep.
grid.
Oh, god damn, this sucks.
It'll be really cool once we get it.
Yep.
It'd be really cool once we see a tutorial on YouTube.
Oh, god. Dreading such one. Yeah.
How hard is it to like remake a area?
It's really annoying, so I don't want to do it. And when you copy a page, it copies the whole setting. And I just turned off. There we go.
Okay, I'll try revealing an area.
So the game, I can disable Fog of War, but once you disable it, you go back. If your Fog of War was already on, it's gonna ask you to turn on Fog of War. Did that work?
I don't see any change.
Reveal an area?
I just did.
I just see black.
Do you have advanced Fog of War or regular Fog of War?
Regular Fog of War, but it looks like you didn't turn off the Fog of War to begin with. So we just added like another layer of Fog of War. Because my screen's getting darker.
Well, at this point, what that means is there's too many layers of Fog of War to actually even.
Yeah, I know,
figure
but
out
like,
what the problem is.
I don't actually think it's adding them though.
well, when I'm trying to turn it off, and then every time I turn it off, it tells me, "Do you want to turn on Fog of War again?" And I say no, and they won't let me do anything. I click off the screen, and it's telling me to turn on Fog of War again.
The reason
Then
I think
hit yes.
There we go.
Oh. The
I can
reason
see
I
some
think
characters.
it actually is because you can duplicate tokens. So much of it's treating the darkness as a token.
What?
Because to keep you can replicate tokens, right? So the reason I think it is actually replicating Fog of War. So you might have been getting it right, but it was just opening up a layer to another layer of darkness.
No. There's only two layers. There's the regular Fog of War and then the advanced Fog of War.
Right. He kept turning off the regular one and then turning it back on. That's what was happening.
So right now, do you have regular or advanced Fog of War?
This is regular.
Okay. Try revealing an area.
Yep. Doing it now.
Yep, we see it.
It works.
Is this supposed to just be grid right here by us?
What? Oh, shit. Ignore that one. What the hell? Are you guys making copies again?
No, I'm not.
No, I think people are just
I
putting
placed
it in
one
the
person.
character.
Okay. So I was on dynamic lighting and like you guys, every time you move the character and stop moving it, it makes a copy on that spot as a dynamic lighting. So. Oh yeah, I was trying to like
There is two of someone on here.
Yeah, I think that's Joe's character.
I mean, I'll get the
It
dynamic
is.
lighting thing
Yeah.
like done later.
Yeah, you can play around with it in spare time whenever you're making other maps.
Yeah.
Also, to check on Discord later, Sean, I do it just posts pictures of maps,
Mhm.
and then you can scroll down and there'll be suggestions. Same, some resources.
No, I mean like I know the maps I want to build. It just
Yeah.
the game kind of screwed me up on that one. What the fuck?
Oh, that's neat.
Is that dynamic lighting? Or is
Apparently
that
that's dynamic
advanced?
lighting. Yeah.
Makes sense.
And now it activates. Like, how long did that take?
Dynamic as fuck.
Although as we move forward, we're not actually revealing any more areas.
I think you have to keep hitting the dynamic lighting.
Yeah, I was reading something about that in the wiki.
Well, it's set to every time you drop your character, like it resets the dynamic lighting.
Well,
It's not for us.
not.
I think you actually have to apply it.
Yeah, I think you actually have to draw it in.
Whoa!
The fuck is that?
Wow.
Sorry,
You're
sorry,
just
sorry,
jealous.
sorry.
Someone just farted.
You cast magic missile.
Yeah, sorry.
Ouch,
My bad.
balls.
My bad.
I cast magic missile into the darkness.
No, at the darkness.
I think
Targeting
we
the
literally
darkness.
did because we were stupid. We were very stupid.
Joe still has two characters on the field.
I cast darkness
I
on,
do?
on the darkness.
We ruined Shinichi's entire campaign.
Make it
by doing
advanced darkness.
See, that person's revealing stuff, but mine doesn't.
Oh, it's not activated on all of our tokens yet.
Oh
Wait,
my
whose
God.
token's activated? Because like I deleted everyone's.
Joe's.
Mine is not activated.
Mine's not.
Mine's not.
Oh,
Mine
everyone
is
delete your
me, so I'll
characters.
do that.
I don't
Okay.
know
Alright.
how.
You guys don't.
Just hit delete on the
I don't
keyboard.
have
Click
on it, click
I
on it,
don't
and then
have
press
a
delete.
keyboard. I'm on an
Uh,
iPad, so there is no delete button.
Weird. Oh yeah, I don't know
Backspace?
how you delete it.
Press and hold.
Also, I just deleted my character and created a new one, and it still isn't doing it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
mine's still
doing it
not.
either.
Hold on. Stop
Are
moving
you
your
using
characters.
dynamic lighting?
Up.
Okay, all the characters are gone.
But
Well, we
that
still have the
section is lit up like a mofo. Why?
I don't know.
It's very bright.
There's a light source, clearly.
Yeah, several.
It's
At
it's
least
our
3.
ghost.
There we go.
Okay, there's gone.
So,
It's our,
that was
it's our
interesting.
secret
It
13th
turns
player.
out I was on the dynamic lighting layer, right?
Mhm.
Your characters are still there. Try dropping a new character in.
Dropped a new character and I can't see him.
Same.
Currently, my
Same.
character's here.
Are you on regular fight or advanced?
This is
Might only-
regular. No,
It might
Is
only
it
work
normal
in
time?
advanced.
no, it worked on the previous one. Okay. All right. Drop a character now.
Well, it's gonna be duplicate.
No, I deleted all of them.
Nope.
Nothing.
Still got one.
Oh, damn it.
I dropped mine.
I saw that, yeah. Huh, that's so weird. I have no idea how, like, I moved all your characters to dynamic lighting. That was so weird. Yeah, that's never gonna happen again. Yeah.
Again, when you have the chance, just look it up on a YouTube tutorial. I'm sure it exists.
And some odd reason, like, one character keeps getting spawned on the other side. Huh. Well, Fog of War is active now. But same with dynamic lighting, so I don't know what the hell happened there. Because, like, that section is still great for you guys, right?
No.
Now it's black.
Goddamn game. How about now?
Are we still streaming, by the way?
Now it's just visible.
That's white.
There are no characters. There are no tokens there, though. Did you delete them again?
Yeah. I had to.
Okay.
Try.
If players can see everything while dynamic lighting is enabled, ensure that global illumination is not checked on that particular page. If one particular player can't see anything, ensure the following. Has sight is checked on the token's advanced page, advanced tab. They have permission to control their token. All players see light is checked on the light source token's advanced tab. Fog of War is not blocking their token's vision.
Oh, that's cool. Huh. Huh.
What?
That's an option that I thought was selected previously. Apparently not.
What?
Myro, I just changed your character a little bit.
I can see.
You can see one character, right? Alright, I'm gonna delete your character, Myro. Can you make a new one? God damn it, game. So it looks like it doesn't save token information anymore. Like it used to, but then all of a sudden it stopped saving token information.
Yeah, I think that'll probably be some.
Yeah. That's weird.
The stream's still going?
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. Oh well. Well, now that I got like the regular Fog of War working again, oh, this is perfect.
I think you have to have a token give off light.
Yeah, but which I could do easily. The problem is like it resets every time the token's deleted. So
yeah,
that's a lot of work. There's probably a way to save the file, which I'll find later.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, where you are is you made it to the capital, and this is a gate leading into the city, the lost city. As you look at the wall surrounding it, it's fucking huge. Like, it's hard to like see where the wall ends. Like, it kind of just goes off into the horizon, kind of thing. So as you get closer, you obviously can't like tell like how far it goes out.
Those tokens aren't on the thing.
Joe's not. Post's not.
I don't have any areas I can see.
Huh? You don't?
What?
It should be at the bottom. Scroll all the way down.
No, I'm at the very bottom. It's completely black for me.
Do you guys see your characters at least?
Yep.
I see mine, yeah.
Yeah.
I do. That's why I put them down next to
How about now?
Yep.
Still see it, yeah.
So post is odd man
Where-
out.
We're at the
Yeah.
very bottom.
Well, he's down here. He's down here.
I
so he's
just
here.
put my character down, but I can't see anything.
Interesting. Interesting. Jesus, I don't know what to do for that one. Because their options shouldn't have changed. You guys also aren't on the grid anymore.
No, we're still in the grid.
The people who aren't, the people who probably just place their characters down because they don't snap to the.
Yeah, there's people that aren't snapped to the grid.
Okay. Oh, yeah, when you spawn them, they don't...
Yeah,
I
they
see.
don't snap to the grid until
Post,
after.
did you delete your character just now?
Yeah, just leave my character. I'm gonna replace him at the bottom.
Okay.
Alexis, I think, needs to do her.
No, I see her.
Well, she's off kilter. Or just move it, I guess.
Still nothing.
Alexis, can you hear?
Huh?
Can you not hear everyone?
I can hear everyone.
Then why
Mm.
did you not respond? Okay. No, she's on.
Is she forgetting to push to talk?
No, she's on the grid. Like,
Okay.
yeah,
Oh,
it's just the
it's
picture's
just her
off.
Oh,
character.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, wrong character. There's
Mm.
another character that needs to be moved so they're on the grid.
Jerry.
Yeah. Here, I'll move it. Okay.
There you go.
There's Post. Post's character is like really tiny.
It's not on the. It's
No,
it's
I still
everywhere.
can't-
It's not there. He still
I
can't
still
see.
can't see it.
Okay, give me 1 second. Let's see. Well, according to this, like, you should be able to see. Does
I
everyone
got
else?
nothing black. Alright, I'm reloading the page again.
Well, I was just gonna do this and do this.
Gonna redo it.
Yeah.
From the start.
There. Back it.
It loads differently. Okay.
Can you see post?
I don't have my character down. Hey,
No,
also,
you're down. You're right. Oh, you have two characters.
still can't see.
Why? That's so weird.
No, no.
Do you have my token set to something different?
No, because every time you reset your token, it like fully resets. I don't see your character actually.
Post is trapped in a dimension slightly to the left of.
Yeah, I don't
2
see
feet
Post's
above the
character at
rest
all.
of the universe.
Can
Placing
you
it
guys
down
stop
again.
pinging?
Apparently my character's supposed to be here.
God
just pinged.
damn it! You're like, apparently my character's supposed to be here, and like 3 people just pinged.
Right here.
Yeah,
see,
I see
can
your
see other
character.
people pinging.
Also, who had Sean? Why do you have that aura effect around you?
I don't know.
Who's that?
If you go into settings, you can change an aura effect on your own character, but it's the color.
I'm going to list
Oh,
again.
and now it's black.
Ensure the following. Has sight is checked in their tokens advance.
Yeah, I
He's
can
trying to
see-
talk.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I thought I was going crazy.
Jerry,
What?
can't hear people over your.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. I thought I was still muted.
No worries.
Ah, that's the reverse DJ.
Fuck. Sorry.
I'm going over the list again. If one particular player cannot see anything while dynamic lighting is enabled, is dynamic
It's off.
lighting
Dynamic lighting is off. Just so you know.
has sight is checked on their tokens advanced tab.
Oh, hold on. Never mind. This game sucks.
Did you make post blind?
Yeah, well, no, the dynamic lighting got turned on again. When I said,
Yeah, I can see now.
Okay, it was the fact, like, some odd reason, for you guys, the dynamic lighting was off, but the game thought it was on for some of you, and it was fucking with post. So when I did the whole page switching, it reset it to what post was like. Everyone was with post. Some odd reason. So we're good now.
Alright.
Anyways, what were you saying? Stop. What are you doing? What? Okay.
Just I'm measuring. I don't know. I'm just doing stuff.
Okay.
Alright, you were talking about the wall.
Yeah. Can you stop that?
I'm just measuring. But go ahead.
You know that's just fucking equivalent to like someone putting a ruler when I'm trying to like tell you guys distance. It's like okay, so I fucked up my distance. Fuck you guys.
Sorry.
Also, for some odd reason, Sean's character is fucking up right now.
What?
No, like, it's stuck on. Wait, what? It's stuck on post? What?
It's stuck on me? What?
Do you want me to move my character real quick or just leave it?
Just leave it. Stop. Stop. Okay. Alright, there. Stop!
I'm stopping.
So what was happening with that one is every time I would click on post to get rid of my menu, he would move, so the menu never goes away. Jesus Christ. Okay, who's not here?
1, 2, 3, 4.
There's 8 of us. So that's where. Is there supposed to be 8 of us?
No, there's supposed to be 9 of us. One
We're
of us is missing.
Joe, we're missing Joe.
I haven't heard Joe either.
I'm
Joe,
still
you
here.
still there?
He's there. He is.
There he is.
Okay. Anyways, so where you are right now is like at the main gate that leads into the city. So from what you can see is fog, pretty much. It just no, it's more closer to mist, all the way down. You guys were given a map when you got to the city, or got to the outside the city, when you met up with the rest of the expedition. You were told that the first group already went in. They were supposed to send off a flare once they got to a destination, but it hasn't popped up yet.
Nice.
So, what your job is to go to point B, which is the location you're supposed to go, and send off your own flare to show that the path is clear. The path that you guys were sent on was clear.
Gotcha.
You guys got the potions already. You guys all got your
Jerky.
Yeah. Jockey. You guys got that. You guys were given a map to a city that, honestly, it's a straight path from this gate towards the center. You just go in a straight line, and you'll get to the center. Yeah, point B for you is actually, there's a building. Actually, Well, that's not good. So we'll change the zoom on this. There we go. Yeah, 80 feet away from you guys. Straight away. Like straight down the road.
Oh.
So once you get there, you're supposed to set off a flare, signaling its clear path. The rest of the
80 feet.
expedition will slowly move up, and you'll repeat that for...
A long fucking path. Wow.
Yeah, 4 times.
Cool. I think I have to call it because I work in 12 hours.
No, I agree. I was gonna call it. That was like where you guys ended up. Unless you guys wanted to roleplay once you got to the outskirts of the city.
We can do that next time.
Yeah.
I'm very tired.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm starting to get a bad migraine.
Okay. Yeah, me
Yeah,
too.
I'm done for the night.
Yeah.
That was very fun though. I had fun.
Cool.
Yes.
Yeah, good first session, everybody.
Yeah, we
Lots
got
of
technical
technical
development.
I went to go
Technical
Sonova,
Okay, we knew there would be growing
Like,
pains. We knew this was gonna
Like,
happen.
No, I knew
It
that.
worked out nice though because we had technical problems at the start, then a smooth campaign,
Yeah,
and then
exactly.
problems at
Then some more at the end. And
And like
And
all work.
technical issues.
Tell them so that
Just
they
sneak
run.
peek. Just sneak peek. I do have a dungeon set up already. But now that I know how to, well, I don't know what my problems were, but you guys can't see.
darkness.
Darkness. Okay.
Dark. Yeah.
I'll have the dynamic lighting set up for this map, but I'll do it later. But
I can't.
you actually have like a dungeon.
Baller. I'm gonna leave that.
Oh, okay.
So
The everything.
All right. Nice.
But
Night, Joe.
yeah,
yeah.
good night,
So
everybody.
for next
It
time,
was fun.
yeah, we'll
Next
have it
time,
set
the
up for
first
next time.
combat, and
Night, everyone.
good night.
Night.